And then I'm going to put the announcement on my thingy saying, okay, starting now.
Oh, you know what? I need to pull up your chat as well. I just realized.
And then hit Shift Enter. Oh,
so we could
edit message. I want to. No, I'm trying to hit Shift Enter.
Fuck.
Bugger. Shift Enter. That does okay. It does not work the same way as it does on the computer. Whatever. Bing bong boom.
Yeah.
Close enough. All right. There are people who will see the beginning of this stream and wonder, what in the heck is he talking about? What is wrong with this guy?
Yeah, what is happening? Yeah.
This weird blue goat man. What's going on with him? Wow. All right.
I learned very quickly to
I don't. No.
to separate my audio. Yeah, because I was like, yeah, the whole time I'm setting shit up, I'm like,
okay.
Fucking what?
The funny part is I've always set up my streams about 15 to 30 minutes earlier. I will do everything to make sure all of my audios are correct. I'll make sure all of my mics are good. I'm setting up cameras. I'm getting avatars ready, all the prep work. And it's kind of funny how I'll actually do more prep work to stream than I will to get to my own job. I'm terrible about, like, if I have to go somewhere, I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. I'll just wait until whenever. But no, whenever I'm here, boom, I have to make sure I am properly set. I gotta go on red as well, because otherwise a lot of people are gonna request off me for now.
Oh yeah. Oh, that shit won't happen.
Well, no, you can't go on red yet because you have a certain Opal to join later on. So
exactly.
But if I ever go online, I think I've told this to a few people, and no, to the people who are probably listening right now who haven't joined in the chat yet. I don't see anybody yet. But long story short, if I get into VR chat on a Friday night and I do not have myself on orange or red, I will instantly have people joining off of me. Hey there,
sweetie, like it's very scary. I am scared that like if we were to both hang out the same instance on a Friday night, both on blue, we cap out a world. I'm sure.
You know what? I have a bet for you then. We got okay. Listen, we need because my birthday. I'm gonna have a birthday celebration on the first weekend of April. It is April 5th.
Okay.
For those paying attention at home.
Okay.
And I will be having I've got a world. It's a gigantic club world. I mean, this place is huge, and it should be able to handle like 70 plus people. And if we both go on blue and we make that instant announcement, I need to make a group so I can get started on doing exactly that. Make a group announcement. Go bing. Come on in. First come, first serve. And no, that doesn't mean come quicker. I mean, never mind. Anyways, it means you better get here because it's going to fill up. Giggity.
Yes.
But nah,
all right. So
I'm ready. I'm ready when you are.
Go to lie.
Yep, I'm ready.
Good.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. Oh, we're in. Oh, I have the wrong camera on.
Wrong camera. Let's go. Technical difficulty.
There we go. I'm so good at this.
We are professional streamers. Let me tell you, we know exactly what we're doing at all times. The most professional.
Yes.
That's why we're going to be talking about really weird shit on live. Nah, I'm just playing.
Yes, butts and stuff.
But big butts. Biggest butts?
Huge honking butts.
Honking.
The biggerest of butts.
The biggest. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So to your stream, if I may, may I do an introduction? And I'll let you do yours.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
Hello, everybody. My name is Skeleto. I am the big blue goat, and my pronouns be he or they, whichever is fine by me. I do not care. And this is the glorious.
I'm Nuvi. Hi, pleasure to meet you all. Well, I'm sure I know some of y'all. I go by, any pronoun. Most people go by she, her. I don't mind. A lot of people just use mommy, which is also fine. It's okay.
Hey, you. There we go. Close enough for me. That'll work. I do not care. Because at the end of the day, I take on any shape, any form, as long as you understand we're both equal. Don't care. Same, you bleed red, you drink water, you breathe air. Congratulations, you're the same as me. That's the way I look at it.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Yes. So for y'all, I'm sorry. I know there's like a million people chatting like, "Where's Opal? Opal's on the way. I promise. I promise." She hasn't been fully
Fashionably late.
replaced
That's how
yet.
she do.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
She'll hate me doing that.
Yeah, I know.
She's like, my ass was too fat. I couldn't
definitely-
fit the skirt. Damn it. No.
That's exactly probably what happened. Do I need to? Are my legs are all fucked up. What is happening down there? This is a
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
conundrum.
Here, let's go ahead and hide her. Hide her. Shh, don't look.
Oh, oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh no.
Y'all get to see the mommy abs.
The Mabs.
Like, gee, the mabs. There we go.
I am not usually this shape,
Hello.
but that's fine.
I know. I was surprised. I thought you were gonna go with the classic.
I have many
The
different
classic
shapes, and that's actually one of the benefits of VR chat, right? Like, I can go ahead and be myself like this. Oh, I have one that's really fancy. Here, I'll go ahead and pull up my Ferality Aqua one. I'll shrink for a little bit, but don't worry, I'll grow right back. Oh, actually, no, I'm perfect. So this one is perfect for this world with all the swimming fishes and such.
Look at you.
Fancy.
Very fancy. Very pretty.
fancy.
I love it. It's very good.
I can stay as
Very
this if
good.
I want. Yeah. Got my little shark fins.
You do you, boo. You do you.
I've tried to.
So yeah,
He's a brat too. No. Hi, nerdy.
yes. Yeah. Boy. Oh. I think Canoil's broken. Okay.
Good
Good Canoil. I'm happy. I have Canoil in my chat and he's breaking.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You have to have both chats up, you goober.
I should. I will actually. You know what?
You should.
Here. I'm going to, because I did open up Twitch, and I did not yet go over to the
Oh my gosh.
show more. Let's go ahead and pull up the Glorious. There it is.
Kibby says, "Oh, skeleton,
Dragons
go
in
to
my
wisdom
business.
test. What is thy wisdom today?"
You want to know my wisdom today? Make sure you have the right pressures before you use the shower head cleaning apparatus. Let's just put it that way. Make sure you have the. You do not want to blow out more than you expect.
Oh my god. Oh god.
I said nothing else.
Right, but
Hey, listen. I am the
You're
goat
not
of
wrong, but I
wisdom.
hate it.
The good wisdom we don't count, but still, the goat of wisdom.
oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. So, I'm sure some of you might be wondering, why are we dual casting and streaming at the same time? Like, what is going on? Where's Opal? There's so many things, questions, and
So much to
whatnot.
do, so much to
Well,
see, so much to do.
Yes. Thank you so much. Oh, Mike, you are so. Thank you so much. Thank you, Wildfire. I appreciate it. Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I see you're in both chats. You're dual wielding. I see that.
I'm currently getting myself up to dual wield both chats. I am striving to get it. I'm gonna have it as a heads up display. You all are becoming part of my Halo visor. You'll see. It's pretty crazy.
Yes. Yes. One of these days, I'll somehow just show y'all all the bullshit that goes on behind the screen.
Yeah, there's a lot
Furphy.
actually.
There is a lot that goes into getting this to look pretty. I don't know if pretty is the right word, but we're
Functional.
that's what I'm
We go
gonna
with.
use. Function. I like that. Yes, functional.
It's like my truck. It's functional. It ain't pretty.
Right.
Is this one?
Hello, strange dragon.
Nope, that's not the
Nah.
one. Dang it. Where are you people?
So yes,
I'm trying to find you.
if I don't interact exactly with Dragon's chat, it's because I'm obviously talking to Skeleto's chat. So if you're like, who the fuck are you talking to? That's what I'm doing. The same for everyone else. Vice versa.
Why is that so funny to me? Just, who the fuck are you talking to? Who are these random people?
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
You fucking weirdo.
Oh my God.
I think Opal also is planning to stream. I don't know if she is. Dear God, if she is. Fuck me raw if she's gonna stream as well.
We could make a religion out of this.
When and where? No, wait.
So-
What? What? Anyways.
Wow. So, long story short, obviously we have Dragons in My Dungeon. We're doing educational BDSM communication and life thingies and whatnot, right?
Yes.
So, there is... Skeleto came up and he was like, I have a thing that I'm about to do. And I was like, what? You're going to do the thing? And so, explain, what is the thing that you're going to be doing that we're like, we must join forces?
We will join forces in our debauchery. So, my objective is to teach. As many people of my stream know, one of my main things is a stream topic thing where I do train of thought. And we get derailed quite often, hence the name. But one of the most important things about what train of thought does is we try to find the meanings to words. Now, mind you, that sounds simple. Like, just go to the fucking dictionary. Why the fuck would you do anything like that? Here's why. People's definitions of different words could have different meanings based on either the experiences they've had, on the things they've been told, and oftentimes we just simply take what we're heard for granted. And in all honesty, what actually needs to happen more often is you need to hear a consensus from a lot of people, sometimes people who you may not have met before, and come to an understanding of like, oh, okay, maybe it doesn't mean exactly this, or maybe it means more than just this one thing. A perfect example, actually, and somebody who is in my stream as well, they were somebody who I did an interview with about ace and aromanticism, and essentially trying to figure out about asexual people, how they deal with life, how they deal with being surrounded by a world that constantly pushes sex. Here's sex sells. Here's things that you can buy. Here's things that look sexy. Look at this car, it looks sexy. Look at this sandwich, it looks sexy. Hell, look at this piece of gum. Ooh, I bet you're gonna get all the pussy now. No, it's like there's so many times where you get pushed this kind of stuff, and for an asexual person, they basically have like an automatic immunity. They have a buff to like all the sexual advertising and all the social media pushing for just that kind of stuff. But at the same time, there are some people who misunderstood that and were like, oh, asexual means you're sexually repulsed or you hate the idea of sex. Oh, you gotta go to the little spiral staircase and jump on down. We're down here. We get a little wet down here in the aquarium. And with that being said, though, as we were talking about it, my mom, Nibbly Bits, she actually was able to talk with me later on that night. And when she heard about what the definition... Oh, please do. Hello. Hello, gorgeous.
I cower away from the cat, and you stick your ass out for the cat.
Hey, listen, she'll get there. She'll start scratching. Don't you worry. Look, little plaything right there. Little tail to go ahead and battle wrong. Yes, just the tail. Just the tail. Nothing else. No.
Oh my goodness.
Stop it. No, stop it.
Stop
it already. Before you even get started, stop it.
Do it. I don't care.
No,
okay.
Oh, awesome. I think my Steam VR just fucking shit and broke
Yay! It did for us too!
Yay! Okay.
Hello,
At least you could
Logano.
move. I couldn't move
I do
at all.
not
Nothing,
have a VR chat
my
group yet,
controllers
but
are just-
believe me, after tonight, I'm making it.
that's
You better
nice.
believe.
Yes. Hell
Hello.
yeah.
Hey everyone, so I can't read chat, just so y'all know.
That's
you
okay.
can't
We will
reach out at all.
relay our information. Actually, it's better if she's in the mystery mode. She's usually the one who has all the
No, I
knowledge.
don't
but
like
not this
that. I
time.
don't like that. I don't like that. Chat DM me. Chat DM me.
DM everything to Opal. just copy and
DM me
paste it
everything.
right. Oh, that'd be brilliant. So confusing. Just, why in the world are you here? What is going on? All right, I actually am just gonna. Oop, that is not the button I wanted to push. Oh, bugger. That's okay. I have an idea. Add window.
Yes, Kanoil, that's the whole point.
Bada
Get
bing.
fucking saucy in this bitch. The whole
Get
point
up
is
in
not
here.
meeting people, and that's an easy way to get
don't even know.
you know,
All right.
get people to know exactly what you're into,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
You go to a
That's
munch that we're
yum.
planning, and immediately they're like, "Oh, I see that you're also into stuffing pussies with pickles." I am also into stuffing pussies with pickles. Boom! There you go. Automatic connection. See, easy. That's
All
fine.
right.
So
Let
do it.
me float this in the
I was asking why
world.
we have 7 million
My
roles in
my
the server.
my honest reaction. That's crazy.
What just happened to my chat? My chat just exploded. That's good. What is happening?
Yay!
Chat go boom.
But hello, everybody. If y'all don't know who I am,
All right, I'm putting the chat. I'm putting
Opal,
your
the
chat over
tiger.
there,
And
and
Dragon's my
now I
dungeon
can see
peeps, y'all
your
know who
chat.
I
I can
am.
see my chat. I can see
Right.
you, beautiful beings. It is there. We go. We figured out technical marvels of engineering, virtual reality made to be the ultimate thing. Let me tell you. Actually, speaking of starting in things, Opal, may I ask you a question, my
Love
dear?
you, Furby. Mwah.
Sure.
Okay, so when you first joined into VR chat, was it anything like it is now? Has it completely changed around you?
No.
No,
Yeah,
no.
VR chat has completely transformed. At least my experience with VR chat
Has
has
it
completely
transformed you as well? Like it
Oh
did
yeah.
for me.
Girl, yes.
Yep,
I've become myself. I've explored damn near everything here at this point.
and possibly everyone with enough time. That's the beauty of what I'm trying to do too. Like back to the topic I was saying before is I want people to explore.
Right.
I want people to not fear exploration because that I think is one of the biggest issues that we face in a lot of situations right now is there is this innate concern that if you explore something, you should be ashamed about liking something. You should feel like it's a taboo. Like you can't share that with anybody. How could you tell somebody about that? Why the hell would anybody talk about face sitting like that? Who could imagine being force-fed cheeseburgers and cake and all that kind of stuff? Why would you like that? And it's more like, well, hold on. I know for a fact you might not call yourself gay, but last time you jacked off, it was with the same gender hand. No, I'm just playing.
Ooh,
True
shit.
facts.
We
Wisdom
getting
from the
we getting
goat.
spicy takes.
Nah.
Yes.
Same to you though, Nuvi. What has been your experience going into VR chat to this moment here?
Yeah. I definitely have changed a lot. Well, I was always like playing with gender identity for a really long time. You know, I used to do like Second Life and whatnot, and I always used to get into those headspaces. And then I got like a busty fursuit, and I was like, oh, this feels damn good.
This feels free.
And then I got into right, and then I got into VR chat, and I was like, oh my god, oh shit, okay, this is a whole different level now. But here's the
You
thing
can just
for me,
live as your fursuit.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
right.
that
And
first
here's the
person
thing,
view. You seeing it from the perspective of
happily-
the unit rather than seeing it as a avatar on a screen. It's like, oh, I'm separated from that, not
Right.
from the eyes. But this time it's like, oh,
right,
I can see, I can feel,
These
I
are my
can
hands.
fuck.
Yes.
I mean,
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm not
also,
wrong.
like, here's the thing. I like. It's funny because people meet me outside of VR chat. Like, I had some people come over for New Year's. And when I'm out of VR chat, I'm very male presenting, and I don't have a problem with that. Like, I'll put on a 3-piece suit and like literally let my shirt and tie do the talking, you know. But then in here, everyone's like, "Oh, it's mommy," and I'm like, "Yes." So, yeah.
I mean, I know Opal IRL as well. Both of you two I've met IRL, and I can honestly say
Yes.
that. Okay, I can honestly say, seeing you in suit, absolutely the same as in VR chat. Seeing you in person, I know absolutely you can be the exact same in VR chat. When you met me, both of you at cons and in person, how did you think I act in VR chat compared to out of VR chat? Is there any difference?
Oh, there's no. There's no difference, bitch.
Exactly the same as
Exactly the same. That's right. No filter, all fluff, all fucking crazy as I always am. Let's go. All right.
Yeah. Canoil's out here. The first time I looked down and saw boobs, it changed my brain.
Oh yeah.
You're right.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Here, I'll go ahead and join in the boobage. I will join in the bristadage and fully embrace all of me. Whoops, I am tiny now. Hello.
breasted.
Poof and titty. All right, hold on. There we go. Now we're good.
Big dog. Big dog.
I
Bark,
know,
bark.
right?
Woof, woof.
Such a pretty puppy.
Wait, no, that's not right.
That's not a Tiger Mafia. Oh, girl, I was thinking
It
the
is
Tiger
a
Mafia.
Tiger
They came out with a tiger, and I need to get my hands on that girl ASAP.
We're talking
She
about
is
selling,
devastating.
buying,
She is
and-
devastating.
Right? No,
Boobs
I
are good
feel
no
you.
matter
I
the
feel
gender.
you.
Correct.
New Opal
Absolutely
incoming.
correct. I am
Uh-oh.
okay. I am fully on board with the Busty Boys. Please, yes, and thank
Yes. Yes.
you. No question.
I'm totally down. Yes. Yeah, 100%.
No question
I
whatsoever.
might like them a little too much. It's okay.
That's crazy.
That's actually a good. That's
great.
actually a good
Well-
segue into like kinks and fetishes.
Oh, it's true. It's true. Well, real quick, I have our wonderful monster here is in chat. Hi Alpha. They said VRC has been really wild for making people just not care about how people appear / present IRL. You learn people's body language and voices, and it really helps you feel like you know them way better. And
Very true.
I agree so much. I went to MFF, and I
It's
was
the
like
body
hanging around
language.
with the whole group. Right.
It's the
I literally-
mannerisms.
It felt like I was meeting my family, even though I haven't seen their faces. I don't
Yep.
know. I only know them on VRChat. I was just with family, and I was like, I'm cuddling you. I don't care.
I feel at home. I feel
And it was
safe.
like,
There's
met,
it's
quote
just
unquote, 10 minutes
instant
ago.
connection, instant energy always, and this is definitely like a stark difference between meeting people from VR chat and meeting people from online anywhere else. There's this
Right.
barrier between people elsewhere online that just isn't there with VR chat.
And you know why
This
that
is
is?
literally like there's Discord, there's VR chat, then there's real life. VR chat really is like a lot closer to knowing somebody in real
Yes.
life than it is
We-
like
we-
compared to like Discord or Second Life. There's so much deeper of an understanding of how somebody is just
It's because
as
of
a
body
human being.
language.
You get a better intuitive reading.
Right.
Yeah, you get a better
Yeah.
read of people.
Because when you see somebody go like
100%.
this to you, and actually like put
Right.
their head down, talk with you, hug, reach out arms, and all these other motions that we have as humans. Okay, perfect example. If you were to talk to somebody and you're doing one of those like FaceTime things, sometimes people, they walk around the room
Yeah, but
because
see,
in
but
their
it's like
brain, they're
video
like,
calls
where's
is-
the person?
Different still. Yeah.
Right.
It's just like even like video calls, different still, just not the same.
Oh yes.
Because
it's
of
not the
depth.
same.
You have depth perception. I
This
can reach
gets
out
you
to you
used to
and
being
poke your nose
right
and
next
poop
to
you out.
somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Plus,
Before-
there's that
before
surround
you-
sound audio. We hear you on this side. I hear you on this side. That was not a reason to show my ass, but I'll do it again.
Yes, of course, I love femboys as well. Are you kidding me? My best night in VR chat, we were literally just watching TV, and I had like 6 femboys that used me as a couch because I was just
As
like
a
large
couch.
and sitting there, and I was like,
Nothing else.
literally, and I was like,
You're the
oh.
coach.
I was like, they literally like, Nuvi, are you okay? I was like, this is the happiest.
You don't understand.
I love femboys so much.
Please keep going.
This is the happiest day of my life.
So, slight technical difficulty. Slight technical difficulty. One of my pulleys fell off. I gotta fix it real quick. Give me a moment. I'm gonna go up. Alley-oop.
Oh no.
But
So you really can't. You can't see chat.
I can't even mute myself.
Are your hands busted? Like what's going on?
No, I can gesture, but I can't.
was a little-
I
I
can
was a
pull
little
out my
too
quick
bouncy
menu.
for my
I
own
can't
good.
press the mute button.
Scully has a
Fucking
fair
what's it
argument,
called?
but-
Over your toolkit, frozen.
down titty.
It's the timer's not even going. It's stuck at 1:59.
Did you restart your computer?
I'm not doing that.
Fuck no.
But you'd be able to see like chat. Like people are saying how much they love you. Everybody, say it.
Say it.
Go.
Show.
Stop.
Receipts.
That's ridiculous.
Receipts.
Yeah. Receipts.
No, this is a psyop.
Receipts.
This is a fucking psyop right now.
Receipts.
The furry
I'm just
psyop.
saying,
Congratulations. The furry
Yes.
agenda. And on the furry agenda,
Look at that!
sex. No.
Look at that! Oh my god! Canoil, Opal, absolutely delightful. Civ comes and goes, love Opal Big B.
Bugly, sorry.
Kibby, I love Opal, that glorious bitch. Wow, she goes, okay. You see what happens? You give a cat a cookie. She twerks.
And she twerks. I think my cat's broken. No, it's working. All right. I'll tell you right now.
Right now. God damn. But yeah, so Skeleton, you were telling me that you wanted to do like live demonstrations of things, like
Yes.
like how did you want to go about this?
Okay.
Demonstrations of what?
So
Right.
Right. So one of the things I wanted to do for my project that I'll be doing is called VR AD. VR After Dark wants to do interviews about the kinks and the fetishes that people have, at the same time maybe presenting it from their perspective as well, which might mean situations where I'm using avatars that aren't sadly not Twitch TOS friendly, and why I can't bring them out currently. But as a great example, I can do one. So we all understand about big girls, right?
Right.
Girl,
What
I
if
am
it
one.
was... Oh, tiny.
Oh, that's a different kind of big. That is a different kind of big.
We
Let's
talking
go.
big girls. I mean
kinda
big girls. I mean
You're insane.
big girls. Hyper,
Yeah.
huge,
Yes.
massive bagongarongos. Yes. And
Yes.
so I want to talk to the people who basically want to talk about those kind of kinks, want to talk
I
about
literally
those kind of
can't see a
fetishes.
hyperfur without thinking of the gremlin scooter.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. The rascal. The rascal.
What are you even talking about? What does that mean?
Girl, you
What?
need a rascal. The machine wheelchair. The automatic
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, got
But
it.
you get the idea of what I'm trying to say. I want to essentially say, hey,
Right.
let's talk about somebody who really enjoys
hear
hyper
that.
doms, or maybe hyper tits, or maybe milking, or stuff like that, and then go with that. There's even avatars that I've seen. People have shown me avatars with working vor, cock vor, anal vor, regular vor,
I've seen
all sorts of stuff. Where you're actually
Oh, all
inside the
the
belly,
vors.
where it has you inside. I've seen ones where it has the balls, where you're inside of them, and then it's got the handprints pushing up against the inside.
I know who you're
I-
talking about.
Yes,
I
you
know,
do.
I know who you're talking about.
I know who I'm talking
I
about
don't want
too.
to say.
Yes.
I don't want to say that like on that episode I'll have to join because my avatar may or may not have a lot of these.
No comment.
Not this one. Like,
That's
you know.
crazy.
But that's the beauty of it, right?
Dungeon.
That's what the thing I want to tell
12
you.
years
That's
dungeon.
12 years dungeon. Wait, no, I can do it. Hold on.
God damn it.
12 years dungeon. All right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay. So,
Oh my god.
1 million years. Okay. No, honestly though, one of the biggest things I want to teach people is to no longer feel like they're ashamed or that they are part of a taboo or some of that shit. Because here's the crazy part, right? You can have somebody. There was a perfect video of this, of like Germa talking about the fact that Germa could basically have a character where you like rip off somebody's head, tear apart their skull, take out their eyes, wear them on your horns, go and kick a baby or something like that. But the moment you show a single nipple on a female presenting avatar, boom, you're off of Twitch. And it's crazy.
That's true.
And it's bullshit because, like, why is violence so much more accepted than just your own body? We all have bodies. We don't all have violence. Like, it's insane.
Germa
like,
said that?
Germa did. Yeah, no, I'm no joke. I will find you the clip. I will share
God.
unless somebody on stream has that right now. Throw it in the chat. I got it. I'm
I
telling
wish he
you.
was real.
Yeah. It's true. I kind of wish your was real too. But no, legitimately, there has been this Puritan idea of us all having this like, oh no, you can't show that, you can't do that, you can't be that if it has anything to do with sex. Meanwhile, and it's perfectly shown in like all the politicians, all the different credit card companies saying, nah, we can't have you at this website, you do anything over 18, or no, we don't want a politician who has like, even in the books, you can't show anything that's sexualized, but gosh darn it, the Bible's got enough. God, have you? What's the one? There's the perfect example of like a Bible verse where it's like, and he had the outpouring of like a horse and the body of like, or like the thing of a donkey. No, I am not joking. This is in the Bible.
No, that's
somebody
true.
pull it up.
That's
It's
fair.
true. And yet here we are as this community who has openly accepted people for all the crazy stuff they love and all the crazy stuff they do. And I know there are people on the Normieverse who don't have a fursona yet are still into like absolutely having whips and having BDSM stuff and having chains and collars and all sorts of stuff, and they never touch the furry side. But the beauty of the furry side of things and why I want to do my own series is because I want those people who are maybe still relatively vanilla in the community who have never experienced or have some glancing knowledge about stuff. Like I will say this. I will ask you both a question and you have free reign to not answer if you don't want to. I would like to tell you of the very first kink that I got into and that I still enjoy to this day. Very first thing I ever got to or into, scratching down the back. Seeing those red marks go down the back, because that was my very first IRL thing. And then later on, I can admit to my fantasy one being tentacles. Thank you, anime.
Yes,
Hentai. Yeah.
that was a good one.
Yes.
Both.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm being delivered a pizza. Give me just a moment. Oh, are you watching something at the same time? Okay.
Kibby, I swear, I think we have a new idea.
Oh,
for
hold on.
another t-shirt.
I'm gonna put this pizza down. I have some news. I have the exact thing. All right, so I will read it.
Pizza came with news?
Pizza came with news about something from the Bible. It was Ezekiel. What? I can't read it because it's. Oh, Ezekiel 23. She remembered her lover with the penis like a donkey and the flood of semen like a horse. There you go.
Yeah.
What's her name?
That's in the Bible.
Ezekiel.
Pizza and Bible references about penises. This is my kind of stream.
Very good.
Bless Ezekiel.
It is.
Yes, indeed.
It's very
All right.
good.
That's gotta be fake.
So the same tip for you, Opal. What about yours?
Oh,
Sorry, Nuvi. I just realized.
So it's hard. No, it's hard to remember. Well,
it was so long
Think of it
ago.
this way. I think
I've always had a fixation on butts and
buttholes.
Very good.
I think that's my
Very good.
first and strongest fetish.
Is butthole? No. That's
And all my other fetishes kind of just like branch out from that fucking center. Like the wrinkles of a
The
butthole.
source of the ass.
Oh my god.
From the rest, yes. Here, I'll go ahead and
Wrinkles
become
of-
this one as a perfect example. See, we have an understanding on booty.
Damn right.
Booty is good.
Boom, boom, boom,
Booty's the
boom,
best.
boom, boom. Everybody has one?
I'll go. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Say it.
No.
Say it. Say it.
It is, but it is the best. I don't
Held
know.
that butt point.
I was like, hold on, wait.
Kissing you.
You're talking to like the fat fur. My fursuit literally needs 2 chairs to
She's
sit
not
down.
wrong. She is not
Yes,
wrong.
ma'am.
Yeah.
I'll be one of them.
Yeah.
We have an understanding.
These hoes.
just a second.
Yes, Kitty's correct. These hoes be twerking again.
Hey, listen. If you got it, flaunt it. That's how it works.
True.
right.
I did not for the longest time while I was straight, which is a totally different story. And then all of a sudden I realized, oh fuck, I've got all this cake and I haven't been passing it out. Damn, am I greedy?
Oh my god. It's very greedy. Very greedy.
Very greedy.
Very greedy.
No longer. I share it with
let's
everybody
see.
now.
I would say my first kink.
Mm-hmm.
you know, for a long time, I had to like analysis myself on why, and I do come to a very good conclusion. I reanalyze, yes. I really, really fell in love with macro things. I think that was my very first kink.
Attack of the 50-foot woman.
Yes. Well, I think it came from a lack of like total control in my life at the time. My parents were very, very like demanding and controlling, and so like I sought out like that freedom of like, hey, I could just be big and like, you know. And I never got to like the super violent stuff of like, I'm gonna squash this entire like town and have a assload of people underneath my feet as red stains. Like I was still an A William now. Like, yes, a like a soft, happy, cuddly, you know, macro.
Yeah.
Even to this day, yes.
Well, okay. So you've enjoyed it for so long now. And what was your media introduction to that, should I ask? Because I will tell you mine. I already told you it was hentai.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It was a website called macrophile.com. I don't think it exists anymore.
Ooh.
But that's literally what
something
it was.
from an ancient age.
Yes, it was just an image board of like furry art that was just macros, and it was delicioso.
Delicious.
You know? Yes.
Oh, that's
delicious.
Delicious.
So I was. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Actually, you first, because I'm busy trying to refix the chat thing. I messed up something, and now I can't see the chat.
Okay, don't worry.
I'm a fool.
If he, God
my
damn
first
it,
kink was mersuits. Okay, no, I understand. That one's very common. And then I see Kibi saying, "I got huge tits and wide hips. I'm a big girl. If he dies, he dies." True, absolutely true. That is okay.
He dies.
Second major kink, face sitting. Listen, from both ends.
Oh my god.
If he dies, he dies.
Number one.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
my
sorry.
number one.
It's the law.
It is, yes. It is, yeah.
Face, motherfucking sitting.
Yep.
DJ, I'm
the
so happy that
queen.
you at least remember what I'm talking about. Like,
Finds you.
It's true though.
I am the queen.
It's absolutely true.
And you are my throne.
there you go. God damn.
Yep.
God motherfucking. So Skeletor, one of the things that I was thinking, I was just like throwing out ideas here. And I don't know if the people at home like it, if you like it, if we like it, I don't know, right?
Okay.
Since we don't necessarily go into, we had one demonstration already before.
Okay.
But it's hard to like be demonstrating in like on Twitch, you know what I mean?
No, very true.
Yeah, there's
really
only
hard.
so much you could actually do.
Right.
Another thing is, I'm not going to be an particularly amazing participant today. Headspace is a little cluttered.
See, okay, the good
You're
news
fine,
is
you're
that some
fine.
of the kinks we can talk about don't have to involve the body necessarily, but about like being dominant,
Right.
mommy, pet play, all sorts of stuff like that. And
Yeah,
it doesn't
Right.
necessarily mean like showing nipples or genitalia or anything like that. No, it can mean just simply all the different kinds of stuff that are dynamics. And I actually have one
Right.
very interesting thing that I'd like to talk about and mention is how we all look at sex and a new way that everybody here can actually look at kinks and sex and everything else. You wanna know what that is? You can attribute every kind of sexual kink, every kind of sexual interaction as a type of pressure. So, perfect example. Let's say we talk about inflation. Sometimes that pressure might be the idea of you making somebody else feel pressured, or it might be you feeling that pressure from the other side. Now, it could be through air, through liquid, through bodily fluids. We don't know. But in the end of the day, all kinds of like interactions that people have that usually can associate to some kind of pleasure deals with the idea of some kind of pressure. Perfect example, regular sex. You have the pressure of something going around your member, and you have the pressure pushing up against that member. A hug is the perfect example of a simple little pressure. If I were to hug this beautiful, gorgeous being right here, right now, that's a kind of pressure that we both mutually enjoy. Now, I understand that Opal definitely enjoys other kind of pressures that involve, stepping, sitting, spanking, all that sort of stuff. In that sense, like everything that you look at can be either an emotional pressure, a physical pressure, a mental pressure on another person, or to yourself. Do you enjoy being the one that's pressured, or do you like to pressure somebody else? Perfect example. I love the idea of having my face collapsed and crushed by an ass. If I die, I die. So be it. But I would do the exact same thing for another person. I will not half-ass, get it, my sitting on somebody else. I will full force. I won't like body slam a la, what was it, that one, there was a game, South Park, that one South Park game where you've got them in like that club, and you got the woman who just like jumps up and then body slams down with her ass kind of deal. Listen,
Oh, good God.
we understand limits of the human condition in the body, but and I would say that's a big but that's almost a double entendre. Is
True.
you? That's another thing. I was watching one of your other streams actually talking about the idea of limits, soft limits, hard limits, et cetera, et cetera. And one of the benefits about what kinks can do is you can discover new limits. You can explore new things. You can figure out what's the thing that you want to find. What have you found in the previous? What is different now than it was in the past? It might be experiences that changed you. It might be people that change you, and sometimes for the better or the worse. But the good news is you at least now have the knowledge. And some people prefer that ignorance is bliss, where they don't know. Like, I will never actually find out how like heavy of a person needs to be to absolutely lay all upon me, because I am more than fine with someone who is at like 300 and less. If I have any more than that, I cannot breathe, and I am now fearing for my life.
You know, that brings up though because last time our last discussion we had our good friend 3 on, and we were kind of talking about limits and pushing them and whatnot. And then in our chat in the Discord, they actually started bringing up the fact of, I think it was Valentine brought up that her and her partner have different colors for different things. Like, her partner's asthmatic, so if she says blue, it doesn't necessarily mean, hey, stop the scene. It's, hey, I need to go get an inhaler. I'm having a hard time breathing, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that is a fantastic idea of having different colors, right? White, apparently, I think it was Kibby brought up, white was a complete stop, more so than red.
Isn't that kind of like the red, yellow? Okay, I see what you're saying.
It is, yeah. It was supposed to be like one more than red of like, I need to go to aftercare right the fuck now, stop everything, which I know plays a little bit into red, but then we'd have to redefine a little bit what red would be. But you know what I mean? Like, it was interesting to have those interesting color dynamics to go along, so you can push those limits, right? You do have an asthmatic partner, and I want to choke the fuck out of you. You know, but like, blue is a great way to know I'm getting
because they're turning blue. They've turned it to me.
Yeah, no, I do traffic lights. I would maybe see like red still fulfilling its purpose as the hard stop and going straight to aftercare, and I would see white as like first aid.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, same thing, stop everything, move to caring for me, but it's literally like, no, this is first aid, I'm injured.
This is medical now.
Bitch, you cut
it's either
my
first
ass.
aid or hospital.
Right.
Ooh, that's another interesting thing I should ask.
Oh,
but I'll let you go first.
And medical attention. So that's white, yes. No, that's perfect. I love it. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Is there anything that you've already dealt with, or know some of your kinks can deal with, you literally getting so much in pain or an injury that would bring you to the hospital? And I'll tell you my very first one. But first, I'll let you answer yours. I have a story.
I don't think I've ever gone that far where I've been like, I don't know, I'm a bitch. Like, literally, I want to get one of those shirts that, like, don't fuck with me, and on the back it just says, I'll cry.
Yeah, no. Don't bully me, I'll come.
Yes.
How many times have you had to, like, immediately turn around as an emergency?
No, stop. Here.
Yeah.
I know, this is what I mean.
No, even funnier is the person who's like, why are you gonna cry? I'm like, don't fuck with me. You turn around, completely different message. It's like that poem that if you read one way, it's you being sad, but the other way, it's you being like, I'm gonna get over it kind of deal.
That's so good.
But
Very
no,
good.
but legitimately, okay. And then Opal, I'm pretty sure you have quite a few enjoyable kinks and things you've done IRL or even in fantasy, where if you went too far, you could literally bring somebody to a hospital or a clinic or some sort.
Yes, theoretically could. Have I brought somebody to the hospital? No. Have we gone to taking a break and like a little bit of first aid? Yeah.
First aid. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember vividly our own times, and we figured out.
I have a habit of stretching holes before they're ready.
True.
Oh my God.
I apparently do too, and now I have learned a couple of things because before I was a switch, I was a DOP, and I did not understand proper pre-care before the act of sorts, and because I'm a very special case, I'm a holy man, let's put it that way. I am a bit more what do you say? Capable than other bottoms in some cases. I'm a size queen. Fuck you. Anyways, and because of that reason, what usual toys people look at is, oh, that's what I'm going to end with, is more like, oh yeah, that's my starter toy. Then I use the one that's the size of my forearm to finish. Yeah. So the issue that I face, like, I'm quite accommodating. Let's put it that way.
Insane, mind you. Insane. I'm like,
I know.
So with all that being said, here's the best part is I can honestly say that one of the things I've done for myself is I bought something online, I don't know what the proper term is. Would it be sex machine or fuck machine? We'll call it a piston-driven dildo.
Machine.
And
Okay.
and
Yeah, I'd go
Rupert, Lance, bring out the Victorian era steam-powered fucking machine.
all right, no.
Yes, of course, my lord.
But here's the thing. I know quite a few people who will use that. They'll turn it on, and then the torque will be too much for them, and it'll actually like cause bleeding because
Right.
it goes too far. I went the other way and broke
the
it.
friction.
I squeezed too hard with my ass, and I sheared the gears on my sex machine,
Stop.
and it no longer works.
You got the goat grip.
We don't call it gorilla grip. We got goat grip here, baby. We call it the blue vice.
Sorry for that one.
We call it the blue vice up in here.
That can destroy machines.
You're gonna
When the
leave
machine
it-
uprighting.
Do you leave dicks looking like a crushed
No,
cocaine?
no. I can control it now. But listen, when you have it going at a certain RPM, you kind of, your brain just goes, guess what? You're an autopilot now. Crunch, and just went full blown.
It comes with a trash compactor.
Okay, but
Motherfucking damn.
But no, I would have to say a majority of the kinks that I'm into are not something that would ever cause some like that much kind of pain or anything.
Of
But
course.
I would definitely say that that's one of the things that people do fear about certain kind of kinks is they look at stuff like biting or scratching or like anything that deals with like bloodletting. They can leave permanent marks, and for some people that's a trophy. Absolutely, that is a trophy. They want to show, they want to showcase. They're like, you think you're so hot? Look at this. And then just like completely just like, battle scars, baby. And because let me tell you, war and
Most of
love,
my kinks involve pain.
they can both be in bed, baby.
And marking.
But no, I am telling you that I believe a lot of the things that are misunderstood are simply because we have this society that really like vitriolizes it. It wants you to hate sex, yet at the same time it constantly pushes sex into you with all the ads and all the stuff that you see in society. So I'm like, well, wait a minute. if you're so adamant about selling it whenever it's up
your
to
fault.
you, but it's not up to the general populace to do it, well, fuck you. No, I want to let people understand each other.
No, only the rich and powerful.
That's
to do
right.
It. Don't you get it?
You
They
better
want
be
their
a
own they want their own
suspiciously
society above ours.
sexy and rich furry.
Bourgeoisie.
Yeah. But no,
But they have all the same instincts, all the same inhibitions and carnal desires.
we are
They just
all
want
human.
to build a fucking
Human
They
after
want
all.
to build a fucking ceiling above us
Yep.
Wait, I'm
And-
sorry. I just had Kitty.
and play by a different set of rules.
Oh, I see Tibby, yeah.
literally says, "Fuck, I'm laughing so hard my fupa is getting to work."
Make it work, girl.
Yes.
But no, I
Holy shit.
I jumped into when I first started playing VR chat. It was all because this silly little guy who did a video acting as Nemo. If you might know, his name is Chris Patstone. Chris Patstone made a video long ago where he had a controller and it was just a static Nemo. Didn't even have fizz bones or anything. But the only thing he did to it was make it so that the mouth would go like Canadian style, wow, 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 wow kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And he would go up to people going, "Have you seen my son? His name is Nemo." And he would just go up to people. They were cracking up. And that kind of simple joy. I was on the edge of my chair laughing my ass off because you can bring physical comedy to anybody. And that was mind-blowing to me. And I was like, oh, I gotta get in this. And I was busy truck driving at the time. I was making $1,000 a week going over the road, driving all the way up to like Pennsylvania and New York and into Chicago and all that
That's
other kind of
right.
stuff. And then I quit
I
that.
remember, yeah.
And I quit it all because I found a home here that I was more than happy to enjoy and be a part of. Because you can find a home in more than one place. And I was so very lucky that although I was homeless for about a year, right? Last year I was actually homeless from basically the end of December before 2022, or at the end of 2022, all the way until the end of December 2023. And during that time, I felt more at home when I was in VR than anywhere else. And that's because
Sure.
the
Yeah.
place that you have as your home doesn't necessarily have to be a location. It doesn't have to be a physical location, and it can be anywhere where you feel like you have friends, where you have family, where you feel comfort. And comfort might just be the right kind of people, the right kind of bed, the right kind of chair. I don't know, but one of the things, yes, exactly. Home is where your heart is. And yeah, I can honestly say,
you don't know.
yeah, definitely. We're a little different. I stand all the time. I lived as a truck driver, so sitting all the time. Now I want to stand all the time, and well, now I'm stuck. But yeah, I can honestly say that I want
flashing the goods on the camera. God damn.
I want you all to have that same kind of feeling of finding a home among the people who share that kink, who share that thing that you enjoy. I'll even tell my top 3 right now. Of course, we already talked about face sitting, hyper,
Yes.
cum inflation,
Yes.
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 top tier.
I'm right there.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Opal's like, oh,
Opal said nah.
Nothing for me.
No, that's fine, that's
nothing
fine.
for me.
All right, what about Opal?
let's.
I'm not aversive. I'm not aversive. I just don't
Yeah.
get anything about it. I get anything from
Are
it.
you gonna leave me hanging, really?
Oh,
I was no, not you.
I was concerned. I thought
This
you
is
were
about
feeding her
Hunter.
something. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah. I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back. Yeah.
God damn
No,
it.
try again. Go ahead. Try again.
there we go.
There you go. Okay.
There we go.
You were never safe with us.
Okay.
All right. But anyways, what about you, Opal? What would you say is your top 3?
What? Top 3.
If you're okay
Obviously,
with
face
answering,
sitting.
obviously face sitting.
Fisting.
Okay.
They're illegal. Can't say all of
Really,
them.
anything. No, they're all legal. The anything that has to do with power play and power dynamics.
That's
so
fine.
face sitting, fisting.
Leash and collar. Stepping.
Pet play. No, stepping. Not really. Like stepping again is just more
really.
for power play. Like I'm not
fair.
into feet at all, and
No
paws,
stepping on others.
Not really either. I definitely see the distinction between those two, but neither of those really do much for me. Maybe stomping, Tahi. I love doing CBT on people.
Okay, that one's
okay.
Yeah.
You're a menace.
Yeah.
That's
What about you,
are.
Nuvi? We know one of yours. Size
Definitely
difference.
hyper. Size difference and common inflation. So we're not very far off.
No, definitely not.
But yeah. No, definitely. I
We have an
recently have been
understanding.
getting. Oh, we do. I've recently
Tentacles
been
as
getting really into macro subs. That's been like.
Ooh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
I know.
All right.
Because I
I'm
like
not
to be
against
macro,
it.
but I also like to be subby. So like that's like.
This big tamed beast.
No. Yeah, I feel you on that,
Exactly.
Kibby. I feel you on the because Kibby mentioned something about breeding.
I was gonna say-
I actually have no real care for breeding. For me, it's like okay,
I see you,
the
Alpha.
idea of like getting pregnant and children, not for me, not something I really care about. But the idea of that filling from the pleasure of just like
you have
pressing
a
all of
breeding
that. That's
kink?
where I feel that.
That's insane.
You have a breeding kink? I have a child support kink.
Oh my
No.
god.
Oh, I support these titties and that child.
So like you can come in me once, and then you can also pay me a certain amount every month for the rest of your fucking life for the next 18 years. Maybe.
That's right.
So at least for I think most of everyone is already subbed. But we're in a 2-minute ad break right
Applause.
now.
Oh, okay,
So,
no worries. I see the ad break as
I don't know
well.
how you have your ads or whatnot, but
Yep,
Yeah.
I've got ads. somebody in my chat's like, no, preg only, must breed.
yeah, no preg, only breed. I know exactly.
Nope.
Yeah,
I
no,
only
that's
breed.
true.
Insane.
That's
Only
there.
breed.
That's an understandable one too. It's the okay.
Yeah.
No,
So
we're just fulfilling each other's kinks. It's like it's my kink that you pay me every month for 18 years.
Yes.
Actually, no. Yeah, you know what? I love.
what?
Love it. Let's go with the 3 F's for my top 3. Face sitting, fisting, findom.
Good choice.
Ooh. Findom is there on my top list.
Now you're
It's
talking
a tough
like
one to navigate
hard-
because
Oh my God, is it a toxic kink with a lot of people?
Oh
We
my
are
god,
back from
it
the
is.
ads. So, those 3 again. That was fisting, face sitting, femdom. Now, when you say femdom, are
Well,
you talking about
femdom.
soft
I said
dom or hard
findom,
dom?
but also Oh,
Fin.
first of all,
No.
hard dom.
Hard.
But I said
okay.
findom.
Now, no mommy.
Yes.
More like mistress.
I mean, in aftercare, yes, I'm mommy. I can
Okay.
be very sweet and very soft, but that's like I reserve that for aftercare. I reserve that for after the scene.
You only get mommy when you deserve mommy. Not before.
After you've endured something horrific.
Yes. Then you have
Oh,
then you
yes,
have
no,
permission. And
They
only
are
then.
god awful. 90% of the time, you find a findom and they're fucking awful.
Oh, terrible.
Awful people.
But
What
no,
is-
no.
what is fin?
Awful people.
I am
I'm
a
a little
femdom,
confused
but
about that
I
one.
said findom, financial domination.
Oh, okay. I was actually not aware of that one. That one's new to me. I'm learning.
I just want somebody to bring me on an ATM date, get on their hands and knees in front of me.
I've
Put
heard
their
of
fucking
this.
wallet out in front
Oh,
of them. Yes,
this one is
ma'am.
kind of hot actually. I
I'll
agree.
Pick it up, take all the cash out,
Drop
agree.
it on the floor, take that half-empty beer bottle off his fucking nightstand, pour the rest of it on the back of his head, and shove the bottle up his ass and leave.
That is
That's the
one way
thing.
to do it.
Yeah.
I see. Here's the thing. On the flip side of that, though, I find so many fin subs where I'm like, okay, you need a safe word, right? And we're gonna set up a safe word. And 90% of the
That's
time they're
so
like, no,
dangerous.
I don't want a safe word. The fuck do you mean you don't want a safe word, motherfucker? What the fuck? We're talking about your.
I'm gonna need that in writing right now. You said
Yeah.
no safe word. I'm gonna need that in writing.
It's
I'm gonna
too
need
far.
that
People
notarized,
take it
legalized.
too far.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Sugar baby side, Kibby says. Nah, I would
Yes.
absolutely love, like, if ever there was a sugar mama or daddy for me, I don't care. I don't care if you're a Splenda mama or daddy. I would absolutely love that idea. Because here's the thing. I am a performer. I will perform for you. But if you don't even need that, I am more than happy. No, it was called, I think the term is like Splenda Guardian or something like that. It's like, you're not exactly,
Guardian?
passing out $200. You're passing out a 20. You're like, here, this will help you a little bit.
Right.
It ain't sugar, but it's close enough, right?
I know. That's
You
what we
provide the
okay,
sugar,
there's
I provide the spice.
Durdles,
Yes.
we have another shirt. Splenda mommy, Splenda daddy, thank you. Like, we have a collection of shirts
Very
that
welcome.
we're one day gonna make and just start selling.
Yeah, you know what? You go to the next VirCon. You're like, you write Splendid Daddy. It's written with like a permanent marker instead. Glucose Guardian. Yes, I've heard of that one too.
I'm too inclined to be now.
Glucose Guardian for the non-binary. Yep, you got it right. It's like instead of himbo or instead you got thembo.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about
my
Wumbo?
God.
Wumbo.
Wum-
Mumbo jumbo.
The study of
Alright.
wombology.
Wumbology?
Wumbology.
Yeah.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
I'm gonna have a soda right now.
Wumbo.
We Wumbo, they.
I'm gonna have a soda.
Wumbo.
I'm having a soda. That's all I'm having. I'm just having a soda.
Totally perishing. As someone on a diabetic bed, fuck, that is glorious. Margarine mommy.
Oh no!
Insane.
Oh,
Crimson wine.
yes, Crimson. Thank you.
Gracious.
Isn't that just no, hold on. Isn't that just Dolly Parton? Or no, what's the name? What's the
Yes.
person who Paula Dean, yeah, it's Paula Dean.
I can't
More
believe
butter.
Botox.
More butter.
Yeah. More butter. That's how
More
you know
butter.
all the bees.
More cheese.
I now I wonder, Nuvi, I've been talking a whole bunch, and I apologize. I'm like TED Talk. I will continue
You're
until
fine.
somebody tells me to shut the fuck up. That's your permission. What would you like to ask me? Because this is, I guess I am the guest.
You're fine. You're fine. I mean, a lot of the same. I mean, I would have been asking you basically the same questions of VR chat, your streams, and whatnot. I guess one of the things that I do want to ask is like, what? I don't know how to say. Where did the fascination come from? Like, what stirred this? You see an injustice in the world clearly because
Yes.
you're so passionate about like our societal norms of like sex and not sex and stuff like that.
Yes.
Do you, if you want to talk about it, of course,
Absolutely.
where does this deep fiery passion start? What was the thing that you were like, this is bullshit, we need to talk about it?
Kind of moment where you're like, I'm setting down this path of a kink friendly person.
At MFF 2019, I asked somebody a question. That question was, what would you use as the word to describe me? They said, with very little hesitation, aggressive. And I said, in what way?
Damn,
and they said, yes. So, and he meant that in the most like neutral, best way he could. And the reason that I took it and I ran with it is because I said to myself, I do not wish to half-ass something. I don't want to just simply say, like, okay, as a perfect example, back when I was a truck driver, back when I was making that $1,000 and I was getting $400 bonuses and all that kind of stuff, none of that shit went to savings. Not because I hated the idea of it or I was so busy buying shit for myself. No, much of that was going to like the 30 different people I was subscribed to through Twitch. That was going to all the donations I was doing to friends and everybody I had met from VR chat and from Twitch and just helping out the community. It's because when I do something, I believe in, and like I said, I am a performer. I do not want to give a half-assed performance that makes you feel like, oh, that was cute, but you weren't really trying or anything like that. No, abso-fucking-lutely not. I want to make sure, because when we talk, let's another perfect example, another segue into it. Let's go ahead and talk about the idea of like the dominant and the submissive, right? Is the submissive the one who's doing all the work, or is the dominant doing all the work?
No one's doing all of the work. It should be
it was
equally.
just-
It should be mutual. I agree.
Yeah,
but
correct.
when you are a dominant, you are to a point on a stage for an audience of one. You must perform for your submissive. For your submissive to accept you as being the dominant in any consensual relationship. I should make a very good point of that. And thus, when you decide to be, because there's a lot of people who can be in the audience. There's a reason there's so many submissives in the furry community, because it's much easier to be in the audience than it is to be the actor on the stage.
Correct. 100%. Yes.
And in order...
I feel it goes both ways. I expect a lot from a submissive. I expect a performance as well. I want noises. I want responses.
That's
I want
that's
crying.
your audience
I
clapping.
want wailing.
That's your audience reacting to your performance. And that goes to that effect of like, you as a performer, would you ever half-ass being a dominant to your submissive?
Oh.
No. And you know why?
No.
Because I see this injustice. I see that I have a chance. I have an opportunity to break this injustice, to bring about a change in things. And will I be able to do it? Will I be able to accomplish it? I don't know, but at least I tried. At least I pushed. At least I did something with it. And I have this innate, like, stupid energy, even at my older age of being 35, about to go on 36. Like, I was once this very much laid back, just went with life. I was reading manga, I was watching anime, I was playing video games. I didn't do anything with myself. I was a consumer. I just didn't. But now, here I am on a stage, on a digital stage that can reach out to anybody in any country, in any kind of financial situation. As long as they have a cell phone and a way to connect to the internet, they can see my message. And that feeling of knowing that I have that kind of possible reach to be able to change ideas and thoughts and yeah, it's the idea of like the whole influencer thing. But I don't mean an influence and like, oh boy, I'm going to influence you and make all sorts of money from all sorts of sponsorships and stuff. No sponsor wants to talk to me except maybe Lovance or Bad Dragon. Like, no one is looking at me and going, oh boy, let's go ahead and get that blue goat who likes face sitting on people. Like, I don't think Gamer Subs is looking at that and going, yeah, you're definitely on the market for who we want. But no, it's this.
What do you mean it's my dream to be Gamer Subs flavor?
Nah,
it's interesting.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
It's interesting because the way that I teach, I guess, is my subs, right? One, I teach my subs that they're in control of a situation, right? Because the sub has the power to take away anything at any moment at any time, right? Because they can take away consent, and that Dom has to agree to
follow
that.
through
right?
that, yeah.
And
the audience leaving the stage or audience leaving the theater.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. And the only difference I would say is that I teach, well, the subs that I teach they play a much more proactive role in the everyday, where the Dom, like, basically, like, a lot of times I teach them, hey, if you're, your dominant is coming home at 6:30. At 6:15, I want you to have the TV playing or whatever, playing their favorite music, show, whatever. I want you to have their coffee or tea ready and whatnot, ready for them when they walk through that door. That is your part of showing your thankfulness for, like, literally not having to somewhat think, right? Sometimes as a submissive. So I teach my submissives to go a little bit above and beyond, because the thing that I find a lot of times is that you either have a very cruel Dom that doesn't know what they're doing and they're just being bullies, basically, or you have as I think it was Kibby, the wet blanket of a sub where it's just,
yeah, the dead
I
fish.
just want to be a whole. Right. And it's like, no, bitch, I want, like you said, I want to hear you moan, I want to hear you do things, I want, like, if you're not enriching the Dom's life as well,
be part of the interaction. Yeah, exactly. Because the perfect example, if I'm recording a video and I know that nobody on the other side is watching yet because all it is recording, I have to act like I know that there's that audience ready to laugh, ready to gasp, ready to go, oh, ew, what, or anything like that. Like, when we when we interact with another entity. We interact with the idea that we are trying to garner reaction. In fact, that's why we talk to all of you right now on Twitch, is because we want to garner, like, I'm sure Kibby's been having a great time hearing all the crazy stuff I've been talking about, and the rest of my chat as well has been hearing all this crazy stuff. You're already used to it though, so I mean, I don't know what else to expect from you. And here's where I think we have that same thing, right? We have an audience. We know the audience has the ability as a, well, I guess technically half of you are technically subbed, to give that reaction back to the person who is the one showing, like, because you got to understand, you can have a chat that can be dominant. You can have the chat who's literally giving you the commands, and now you are doing that. Like, there's never been, I mean, hell, that makes a lot of Twitch streamers switches. Think about that next time you're watching a VTuber. But anywho, but the point stands is, like, all interactions, all dynamics face this fact of it's that push and pull. Who is the first? Who is the first to act? Who is the first to know that you are giving the command and one is following the command? And then who is the right to deny that command? And does that make them better, right? And in the end, what you are as given a chance to do something is, I can give a chance to be on here and make people laugh. I have a chance to get up here and make people cry with stories and such. I have a chance to do something with this time, and what I chose was teaching. But I chose to teach something that isn't common. I don't know too many other, like, outside of you and I and one other person, which I definitely need to introduce you to. Nobody really talks about being free, being open like we do, and it's because there is a fear. There's a social stigma on being about yourself. I am so glad that I have the community that I have. Don't you? Oh, you're gonna make me do squats.
There's a social stigma against being happy.
There is, because if you're happy, then you're pushing it in front of somebody else and making them feel bad. It's this Schadenfreude. This idea of, like, if somebody else is happy, then don't show it to me. I don't want to know other people are happy if I'm not happy along with you.
You have, I just want you to know, you have 20 squats. Okay. Come on, Opal, get up.
All right.
I did leg day today.
Don't worry, you got it, honey.
That's why I'm sitting down.
Bitch!
All right.
Squats.
All right, you ready?
All right.
We doing 20? Fuck you.
Yep.
All
right.
Yeah,
Ready?
ready.
3, 2,
Count 'em out.
1.
1. Fuck you.
2.
2. Fuck you.
3. Fuck you.
3. Fuck you.
4. Fuck
4.
you.
Fuck you.
5. Fuck you.
5. Fuck you.
6. Fuck you.
6. Fuck you.
7. Fuck you.
7. Fuck
8.
you.
Fuck you.
8. Fuck
9.
you.
Fuck you.
9. Fuck
10.
you.
Fuck you.
10. Fuck
11.
you.
Fuck you. This is different from
11,
Mississippi.
fuck you.
12. Fuck you.
12. Fuck you.
13. Fuck you.
13.
14. Fuck you.
14. Fuck
15.
you.
Fuck you.
15.
16.
Fuck
Fuck
you.
you.
16.
17. Fuck you.
17.
18. Fuck you.
18.
19. Fuck you.
19.
20. Fuck
20.
you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh my god. Opal's distress becoming more and more genuine. Oh my god. Holy shit.
I love you.
Forget about Mississippi. It's about fuck you. Oh, I no longer need to work out my abs. I am laughing. Whew. Oh my goodness.
That was very good. Very, very good.
I am tiny. Let me fix that again. I've decided I will go back to being Yeen this time.
Oh, you know what? I should have done my new dog.
I can make myself brighter. No, I can't make myself brighter. I've just got my. I've got other parts that can make brighter. There you go. Look, I got a tail now.
Oh yes,
Wish,
we
wish,
love
wish,
your
wish.
doggy. Yes, man.
Bark, bark.
The new
Big
doggy.
lady. Big lady.
Big lady.
Look at her.
Oh my
Gorgeous.
God.
Let's see if I can adjust
Although
my
I do look like
camera.
people have told me I look like the
There we go.
45-year-old old hooker that's just over it all. Like she knows her moves, but she's just done with it. I'm just like over it.
You're like the contractor's like, all right, what's the job I gotta take care of today?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just write a list.
Yeah.
Just write a list.
Write it out. I'll
Just
take
write a
care of it.
list,
Don't
okay?
you worry.
Huh?
Write it down.
Thank you.
ever get
Fuck
cum
you,
in
squad.
your
Thank
eye?
you, Civ.
It burns.
Oh. Saved all your jobs. True.
Oh, thank you, Civ. I appreciate it. Wow.
So to truly finish and answer your question in regards to why do I want to do what I do, I have a chance to
Follow
educate.
that up real quick. Can I follow up that horrific statement?
Okay.
You ever got cum in your eye? You could see them swimming around, screaming,
No.
wondering why they'll never be born.
You see where I'm coming from?
No. You see where I'm... No.
SeaWorld!
Sea monkeys. Well, that's it.
We call them swimmers, baby.
Yeah, that's... We're all done, everybody. You all could go home now.
No, don't go home. But wait, there's more. Encore, baby. Let's fucking
Delete
go.
someone else's VRC account.
Don't you fucking dare. How dare you?
How to
do it again.
delete someone else's bot.
Yeah.
That's it.
But yeah, Nuvi, what is one of the things that you can honestly say is why you enjoy doing what you do? What fires you up to get on here, to start that stream and go, I'm here for people?
Yeah. So when I was much younger, I had a dom that had promised the sun, the moon, the stars, and they're like, hey, if you come live with me, then, basically all your dreams will come true, right? And they let a tantalizing offer out on the table. And while it wasn't all bad, a good majority of it was terrible. Right, I still have very many implanted scars. Like if you grab my hair, I do enjoy that. If you grab it too hard, I cry. Instantaneous. It is literally like it's just a trigger. That's it. Cries. I can't help it. It's a physical response now. Why? Because I was physically abused, mentally abused, and so now I don't see anyone quite on that level, but I do see a lot of doms and subs in these relationships where they're just more fuck buddies than anything else. And I said, well,
Yeah.
this could be in a bad situation if a sub or a dom doesn't know what they're doing, but just fucking, right? Because we don't know when you
Monkey brain.
fuck someone, you're still making an attachment physically and mentally with that person, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
If
so
they both mutually
whether-
see each other that way, it's not as much of an issue. But when one is
Right.
more emotionally
It's a value on your body as well.
invested or dependent than another, issues
Yes.
can sprout.
Yeah.
Right. And it's not necessarily like a love connection, but your brain makes a connection there between pleasure and this person, right?
Yeah.
And so it doesn't always have to be love, but if then that dom then does something bad, right? That could be a lasting scar that you don't know about, you don't have until it happens, like I figured out, right?
And
Someone
if you're
pulled my
already
hair.
emotionally invested, you're more inclined to stick around and see past the red
Right.
flags, which is a
Exactly.
no-no.
And that's why I stayed for 2 years. Until my friends told me, hey, this is not good. You don't understand.
No, but he's
this is
not all
terrible.
bad.
Correct.
He's also got this. He's also doing this, etc.
You,
etc.
you,
And so now
yeah, you definitely work.
I make
you
it a
have to watch
passion
out.
now. Right. I make it a passion to teach people hey, these are the proper things that you should do. The proper things to look out for. The proper things that a healthy relationship looks like, And that fills my cup every single time. We've had a couple that just started on our server not too long ago. I won't mention names, of course, but they met in our server. And they're doing fantastically together, and I'm like, oh my god, look at them doing all the
That's
things, right?
They're doing all the
things.
I love you.
yes, and it makes me just it's so good.
Adorable. Now,
But that's why I do it. That's what
I think you would actually have a wonderful series if you could do a series talking about certain red flags that people have seen in communities and in relationships and such, especially with your knowledge base and such. And I think one of the things you could call it is the Red Flag
we've had
Forum.
episodes. We've had.
Yeah.
Oh.
We haven't had a particular actual red flag episode, but like
Talk about different ones.
They've definitely come up.
Because it's just as important as kinks are. Like, understanding what are red flags and what are things you need to look out for are similar to with kinks, where you need to understand what does a kink entail. Like, what is expected of it? What are some of the things that come along with it? Like, a lot of people seem to think, and I know you've probably had this happen to you as well, Opal, we love face sitting, but I'm not about farts. I'm not about flatulence.
Yeah.
I'm not about
Give
that.
me them farts. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine by
don't give a shit.
Nuvi. I'm not going to tell somebody that, I'm not going to tell somebody no. I'm not going to tell somebody that. But
Right.
for me, I'll pass.
Yeah, no.
And
yeah,
and it's not always that.
That's exactly how
Yeah.
it works.
You just work with what you are comfortable with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But there's some people who seem to think that face sitting must mean farting on somebody.
No.
Or being dirty and not cleaning out before sitting down on somebody. IRL too. Like, yeah.
That's true.
Fuck no.
So
Yeah,
so
no, it's gotta
there,
be clean. Even
that's
if you're
that's
tooting,
why
it's gotta be
yeah
clean.
that's why there has to be these kind of understandings, and that's why I like talking. That's why I want to do my series, is I want to help people understand why things are hot for other people. A great example, I know a lot of people, you know those people as well, Opal. Inflation pool toy, the type of pool toy that is a living pool toy. Yeah, exactly. Boost,
boy
perfect
toy.
example. And somebody who gets inflated,
that.
somebody who
Moose.
gets filled, the sound of stretch, the sound of like all this stuff. and yeah, having that kink might mean like somebody's like, oh, you like being an inanimate object, or oh, maybe you like fucking inanimate object. It's like, not necessarily. It's more like you've taken on a role with still being a living thing, but having these materials, these things about you. There are people who
Sensory.
yeah, it's sensory. And like I said earlier, pressures and the kind of pressures we all have on each other are actually some of the things that I think a lot of sex is attached to. The idea of like breast pushing up against your chest, that's a type of pressure. The idea of like having your ass spanked, that's a type of pressure, a sharp pressure, but a pressure nonetheless. Like, all of these things are, when you think about it, if it's a type of kink, it might be related to a type of pressure. Size difference. Let's talk about that. Perfect example. Here, I'll actually make it really easy
size
to.
difference.
Here, watch.
Woman.
See, size difference.
Is that my phone?
All right. So now I see this big, gorgeous mama right here, absolutely hugging and holding me up like I am basically like I'm a very large doll for her,
stuffed
and she can
animal.
basically go, well, time to have some fun. No, and being able to do that kind of stuff is a dynamic, is a
shit's
power
the best.
dynamic. Yeah. So So that's a different kind of
does look
pressure.
pretty good.
yeah,
Physical power dynamic.
yeah.
So I do
emotional
have,
pressure. You're
Sure
scooting
here,
further and further back from the
Sure,
window.
I would love a red flag series educating the community. I fell into that trap
Yes.
when I first started exploring, and I've really regretted it since. That is, yes. I mean, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just do like a
I would love that.
series on red flags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should.
I love it. And Kibby, thank you again for sharing. I know that is
You're
very
brave
rough.
to do so, and I thank you for
I
doing
did
that.
two. I did two. So I don't know how you did 20, girl. I don't know how. That's ooh, heavy shit. But I appreciate you sharing.
And I fully understand that
20
I
years
can
of
never
abuse with a.
with somebody,
someone.
yeah, abuse survivor.
Oh my goodness.
I
Oh my
I can
God.
honestly say that I have never been in a relationship that was abusive, but I want to still understand from the people who dealt with it, and hopefully
Right.
and in just the same way as somebody who has dealt with a lot of interesting life things that have happened in my time, I want to share my knowledge. And even though you have gone through something hard, terribly hard, impossibly imaginably hard, I want to learn as well from the lives and the situations you've been in. And that's what we all do as humans. We all have this opportunity to share our aspirations, our failings, and our glories. Like, so many people look at like Facebook and Twitter and all these other things that constantly showcase all the good stuff, all the happy stuff. Oh, nothing ever goes wrong with me. I'm always happy, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, you need to show how you had something go wrong, how you had something fail, how you overcame something. A story is boring if all you did was take a river down a thing and you got to the end. Woohoo! Nothing happened.
Just win.
You
exactly.
don't have a story until you've had climaxes, fallings, challenges, things go wrong, things go right, and that's what humanity is, really. It's just this giant story with a whole bunch of chapters and a whole bunch of books, and it's a series that spans across the entirety of our race. And in some of those races, and in some of those books and some of those stories, sometimes there's kinks, sometimes there's weird shit that happens, sometimes there's red flags, and some of those pages could have been changed by simply sharing the other person's story. And that's why.
Correct.
There you go. That's the ending to the answer that you asked me about like 20 minutes ago. Why do you stream, and why are you so interested in doing this? It's because I have a story to tell. And you do, Kibby, and you do, Seal, and you do, Andre. Like, everybody who is watching us right now, you have a story to tell. And while I am on a screen sharing this with you, that does not mean that your story is just not as important. All of us equal. You bleed red, drink water, breathe air. I don't care your shape. I don't care your size. I don't care anything else about you. So as long as you have a good heart and a good mind, that is the most important thing to anybody and anywhere, everywhere. Sorry. That was not scripted.
No, it's fair. No, it's okay. That's one of the things I tell everyone in chat as well. Like, and then in the Discord, they know that it's a pretty safe space for all of us to share those kinds of things. Don't eat it. It's a safe space for all of us to share those things, because I tell someone, you being brave and telling your story, right? You are giving someone that maybe is too scared to come forward and to talk about those things. You're giving them the bravery or the courage or even just the knowledge, right? Yeah. The know-how of like, holy shit, if they could go through it, I could go through it. I could do this. I've been there, or I could, and maybe, who knows, someone messages Kibby tomorrow and be like, Kibby, I'm in a situation like you just said. What do I do? You don't know, right? And that's why we share these stories about us being humans and our strifes and struggles and our victories and our wins.
And our weirdness too, about breaking a sex toy. Like, all of it is encompassing of different things. Now, does that mean that's the only thing about me? Hell no. I am not that one-dimensional, that the only thing I am is sex. And I want people to know that. Yeah, I'm wearing a persona with like a sexy body and all that other kind of stuff, but does that mean that is all I am about? Absolutely not. And I know for a fact, that half of you have dealt with that same situation. If somebody looks at you and they might see somebody who is a perfect example for me, somebody who sees me as overweight and thinks to themselves, oh, well, guess what? I guess you really know a lot about food or know how to cook or something like that. No. To assume something of somebody because of something on their body immediately without any other explanation or anything about their body, some people assume I can't do the splits. Bitch, I'll show you. And like, I will, and that's just it. Yeah, no, really.
It's very impressive. It's very impressive.
People have forgotten just basic life lessons. Hello. Oh, hi, gorgeous.
Like, that's just it. To assume anything about anybody is to discount your own ability to know, to share, to learn, and that's all what we have. Right. We have this opportunity to learn from each other. And the things that I want to teach, maybe you shouldn't teach in like schools, but teach nonetheless. And it's kind of funny because this Puritan idea of how you teach somebody, how you teach someone, I know for a fact all of us probably masturbated before we were 18. Congratulations. You learned about sex before you were technically supposed to learn about sex. Well, guess what? Knowing before you make a mistake in anything, in any kink, in any interaction is better than making the mistake and feeling terrible about it, not having the knowledge the first time. There are people who Could you imagine driving a car without having been taught? Could you imagine trying to make a meal without ever having the ingredients right? Like, all of the things that we're told that we're supposed to know beforehand, like, oh, you'll figure out sex on your own. There's a lot of parents who do that. No, be the responsible one.
Lord.
And when there are parents who don't, I will take on the role. I will be the one who will say to these young adults.
Good. I'm not teaching nobody that.
No. You get what I'm saying. Though. You get what I'm saying. It's like there are people who are 20, 25 years old who fear, and that's what I want to stop. I want to get rid of fear.
Okay.
I want to help those who are fearful to have that courage. I gained courage. And I didn't have it before, and now I have it, and I have this chance to share that courage.
Yeah, I was saying, Andre, it's okay.
Amazing.
This is why we're here. This is a safe space for that, and I appreciate you even telling us a story. I know it. I've been kind of following along here, and it.
True, DJ.
I'm so sorry that you had to.
Yeah,
go
I'm
through
sorry.
that.
I've been talking for so long.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's just, yeah. It's okay for venting. You're totally fine. You know, and you know that's why we have our mods. There, me, Opal, any of them. Like, if you need someone to talk to, like, come and talk to us. That's why we're here. We're not professionals by any stretch of the imagination, but like, we're here as a helping friend. Maybe we could point you in the right direction.
We can point you in the right direction.
Help.
Exactly. Yes, there are so many resources, and there are resources for everybody from teens to adults to anybody of any religion, of any culture. There are perfect resources that can reach out, talk to you over the phone, over the internet, and be able to have a professional person literally help you with your situation, and may not financially be able to help you or stuff like that. But when I'm saying mentally, talk you through things, let you figure out stuff, work toward goals, and to help you in your situation, there are resources for that. Now, I will admit.
Have a good night, Kibby.
Yep. Have a great night. Have a snuggle. You gotta go snuggle, little one. No, not fully understandable.
Andre, go ahead and message me later on in the Discord, and we can discuss like maybe what we can do to, you know, help. Maybe at least that, like, there are a lot of institutions and places you could call that can help with changing the situation that you're currently in. So go ahead and send me a message, and after this, then we'll talk a little bit and see what we could do. Okay? Because yeah, that's it's not great. It's not great. So yeah, that's why we're here. Anyways, go on. I'm sorry. They needed some attention.
Absolutely. I think the end goal.
Send me a message then, Andre. Send me a message then in Twitch. There's an instant message.
Yeah, you can DM in Twitch.
Get in contact with me. Yeah.
Yep.
Just DM dragons in my dungeon. That's totally fine. Yeah. Here we go.
So
my third cigarette. I don't know.
I gotta grab my vape now. I feel you.
Oh my god. We are at. We're approaching 2 hours.
Just under 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, as the guy who streamed a 24-hour full body stream, this is a good start.
There's no way.
Crazy.
I've done it, and I'll do it again.
I could never stream more than 3. 3 is my limit. 3 is my limit for any live stream.
Nope. I actually
I'm approaching my limit now.
So no joke. Longest stream I ever did was technically 25 hours because I messed up the hours, whatever. And how I did it is I had special battery packs that were attached to my trackers. Whenever the trackers weren't being charged, the battery packs were being charged. So as soon as they got low again, I would put it up underneath again. Actually, Nibbly, sadly, actually, that's a great question. My mom, Nibbly Bits, would like to know if they can join as well.
Of course she can.
This will be a very, very interesting.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. All right. So here.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I met your mom.
Let me go
Your
ahead.
mom's fucking. I love her to bits.
Nibbly Bits.
I did it.
Insane.
Andre,
Just like
it's
me.
important. You need to try. You need to somehow. I'm everywhere. Twitter, Telegram, anything. Try and get in contact with me.
Okay.
Nibbly, I don't see you on just yet, but if you get on, go ahead and send me a invite, and I'll go ahead and invite you in. One of the things I can honestly say then is, perfect. Actually, you know what? That's a great segue. My mom coming into this is a great example of who and what I've teached or taught. I got teached, whatever. I can't words.
Teach taught.
My mother. She did not know about VR. She did not know about furries. She did not know about any of this until I decided to enjoy something. And when my mom questioned about it and asked me about it, wanted to know more, I didn't simply say, oh, no, you wouldn't understand it. You wouldn't get it. I don't want to show you. Can you leave me alone or anything like that? No, she was interested in something that I enjoyed. And a lot of parents don't give their kids that opportunity. Like, there are so many who never actually truly get to, like, share their passion, share what they do, what they enjoy, what they feel with the people who birthed them. And in some cases, they don't want to. And I know that happens. But I truly was blessed, though. I was blessed with this chance to share what made what was my home. And then, lo and behold, she put on a headset. This is back when I had the CV1. Right. She got to talk to two people who were in VR, and she didn't realize that she needed to use the joystick to turn her body, and instead went like this and was coiling up herself in the cord, and it was hilarious. And I look back on that now, thinking this is insane. And shortly after that, she then wanted a PC that could play VR chat. I was like, yeah, we can help you get one. It's like a laptop, right? We'll go ahead and get you something. And then and she's like, no, I want something to be in VR with. I'm like, are you sure? I kind of have to build one for you. And then, yeah, I built her PC that she uses to this day. Mind you, it's not the same parts anymore, but still, the case is, she plays VR. And then she like, all right, I need a new headset because her old CV1 was falling apart. She has an Index. Right. She's like, oh, but I want to have full body. I want to dance and do all the stuff like they're doing. She has full body. And now, not only has my mom been to two fur cons.
So good.
Two. She has been to room parties. She has, well, I guess she can tell you more about the
lifestyle.
the extra role play that she's done here. And oh
god.
And no joke, she went to a fur meet, right? With a bunch of guys. They had a full, like, 2 fold-out tables covered in different liquors. She is the one woman surrounded by these other guys who are not only like otters and twinks and bears and all this other kind of stuff, but yeah, she's like hanging out with them, just vibing with them, playing games and other stuff like that. And
let's go.
Here's the kind of situation I'm in. I am fully understanding that I am blessed to have a parent, a mother, who is fully welcoming of all the crazy shit I do and all the crazy shit I talk about. I've shown her one of my bad dragons.
Let's go.
Let's go.
She has been to the bad dragon booth. I was in the same line.
Let's go.
Like, to you know, I need to see this lady because there's no way. No, she will arrive. I will not say the other version of the term. She is coming because nah. Anyways,
you know it's very funny. Along the same lines, when I first started the show, I told my father about it, and he's 27 years in the Marine Corps. Tough as nails, dude. You know, and very first thing he came out, I was like, I want to watch the show. It's like, what? Well, wait, what?
Hold up.
We've never been.
Wait a minute. Something
close,
right.
Yeah.
Hold on. And he's like, well, you teach relationship advice. I was like, yes, BDSM relationship advice. And
yeah.
He's like,
I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, spicy.
Like, Father.
You're gonna learn something today, Missy.
Yeah. What the fuck?
You're gonna learn a lot.
Bless his heart. He joins one of the streams, right? And
Andre,
I talked to him afterwards.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
have permission. You're not the first.
So he comes
up and he's like, so I was watching the show and my phone in here went off, and then Durdles came over and said, hey, your phone is going off, you need to shut it up. Okay, so I did. That was the exact moment that my father also logged into the stream, was watching on his phone, and he thought that he was somehow making the noises on the stream, and he was like, oh no, I'm ruining the stream, and so he closed the stream.
Oh, that's adorable.
I felt terrible.
The timing.
That was terrible.
Yeah. So
Oh my god.
He was so embarrassed. He's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the show. I was like, Pops, they can't hear you. It's only what I do. And he's like, oh, okay. So it's like TV. I was like, yes, Father, it's like TV.
It's like TV, except the studio's right over there.
Yes.
No,
God damn it.
I can honestly tell you one of the most hilarious situations I've ever had with like Nibbly is I was talking with her about how like the be right back and the mute button and all that other kind of stuff work, and she had one time where she took her headset off and she said something not realizing that she hadn't muted herself on the stream. And she started walking away saying like, holy fucking shit, I have to go. I was like, oh no, oh no. And it's funny because here's the thing. We grew up with parents who are like teaching us stuff and laughing at us whenever we make those kind of mistakes, right? And yet here we are on the exact same side of the spectrum going, you don't know technology. It's my turn to laugh at you.
To be more comfortable with my parents, but oh my god, I died of embarrassment a few weeks ago because of my dad. Okay, so in the past, so my dad knows a lot about what I do. I had him proofread the installation guide for my inflatable butt plug asset on Gumroad. And he's the best about it, but he makes me so fucking red because he cracks jokes and shit. Like, he's like, okay, yeah, no, this is great. We should also send this to your grandma. She actually has she's doing a reading at church tomorrow on Sunday. She could read it out to everybody in the pews.
Yes.
I'm dying.
Let's go, Granny.
But what really made me fucking die was I showed him the 3D model I've been working on for the shock collar.
Yes.
I'm just like, I'm learning this new normal mapping technique. I'm like showing him like the construction behind it. That's what I'm focusing on. It's like, hey, look, this flat surface looks like, it's got this shape to it. He's like, oh yeah. Whoever wears that better listen to their fucking master, or they're gonna fucking hurt. And I died.
Oh my god! Oh, that's so good.
Yes.
So good.
I died.
Oh my lord.
I lost my voice just now thinking about it again.
Holy fuck, that's fantastic.
It's amazing that. And Andre, I would love to share my parent. I love the fact that my dad now has a Quest 2. Like, being able, now mind you, he hasn't jumped into VR chat, and I'm still a little afraid to do that just yet, because he's, okay, my mom has my crazy, my dad has my logic. Yeah.
You want me to fuck your dad?
Oh my god.
I can't have both motherfuckers and fatherfuckers in my life. I know a few motherfuckers already. You can't do this.
Yeah, you told me the story.
I did.
The story.
Hide your parents. You remember that guy? Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your parents.
Hide your dad, hide your mom.
Hide your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It's honestly going to be the kind of situation. It's going to be like me in the future. I'm going to hear some COD kids say, I'm going to fuck your mom. It's like, you are too late to the party.
Yeah. Someone already did, motherfucker. How about dads that fuck people in chat? God damn it.
No, I'm fine.
Very good.
Hold on, I can be daddy.
Very good. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Wait, hold on. I could be daddy.
It's getting about that time for me. Are we gonna be live for?
No, at least I think we'll be wrapping up at least on the dragon side here shortly.
Yes.
There we go.
See, I can
Hello,
be daddy.
Dad.
I can be your daddy.
Yeah.
Father figure.
Father. Yeah. Dad bod. That's what it is. A father figure is a dad bod.
Yes. Delicious father.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
To the proper effect too. Here, hold on. I'll do this too.
I know, right? He did a good job on that. He did a good job on the tummy. It was very good. Yes. But yes, I was about to say, at least in the dragon side, we're probably gonna wrap it up
A little bit.
here. Yes. Skeletor, I was thinking maybe at some point, I don't know how we would incorporate this, but maybe, we do educational about a certain kink, right? And then we literally pass them on to you guys for a demonstration of the kink, whatever it may be.
Hell yeah.
We'd have to
Hell
work
yeah.
out
Well, it's gonna be
logistics
hard.
and see how that
I
would
don't
work.
sub.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good.
Right.
It'd be
I don't know how we'll figure
We'll
something
have to
out.
have
figure
more
it out.
guests. We'll have to have more guests on.
Yes, we will
Oh,
have
yeah,
a
of
lot more
course.
guests.
Well, so next weekend, or next Tuesday is Emmy Duke,
Emmy.
the first partnered VorTuber of Twitch.
You have my attention.
So not affiliate, she's partner. I know. Oh yeah, no, she's made. I don't think she goes by Emmy
Okay.
Duke anymore. I think she changed.
Well, what is a VorTuber?
So
Would
she
you like to learn
basically
more?
Sits there and she eats your characters.
Yeah.
And just has like kinky discussions about them. And she plays video games and all the
Brilliant.
things that a normal streamer would do. But like if you're like, oh Emmy, here's my OC, and she's just like, cool. And then like she literally will get fatter and bigger and get a bigger ass tummy and all that.
You know
shit.
what?
Like
Oh my god.
yeah.
I have a sudden
Yeah,
desire
that's amazing.
to make a silicone mold that's a negative of my model, and I will send
makes me an
a
ass
gummy
tuber. I'm a
of my
face-sitting
of my
tuber.
model that someone could swallow.
Stop. That's so
Oh my
good.
god.
Yes.
Or you can turn it into an
so,
ice
yeah,
cube.
So basically,
Or
so what I'm
chocolate.
saying for all my fans out there that have been wanting it, our first kinky Vor episode will be next Tuesday.
Kink tuber.
So get ready for all your Vor. Half of my goddamn Discord, more than half, are all into Vor. There's just everyone wants to be eaten in my goddamn
You know what?
Discord.
You know
Somebody
what? You've been
raided
loving
me
We've
the
just been
other
eating it up.
day, and everyone spammed Vor raid. I have to look at the
Raid.
VOD and see. Maybe it was Emmy.
Big crunk
They're gonna
energy.
eat you. Well, like I said, her name's
I don't
not-
want to be eaten. They could eat my booty.
Okay.
They could eat my
Okay.
booty.
booty.
I
Thank you,
volunteer as
Thank
tribute.
you so much for the follow. No. No. Oh yeah, no. I'm telling you, she'll happily eat. She don't give a fuck. She don't care. She's just like, oh yeah.
Sally,
I'm
Sally,
done.
there's no 69 with ass. That's not how heads work.
Yeah. Chimera Corner. Who would be into Vor? Could it be the person in charge of a huge Vor meetup? That's crazy. You're
Crazy.
silly. Oh, fuck.
Crazy.
Oh, and Ice is here. Wow, look at that.
Hi,
Immediately all the
Ice.
chat is
The
just
Vor
like,
people.
Vor.
I gotta like this. You gotta
Don't eat the camera.
No,
You
no,
eat the camera.
eat the
What?
camera.
Why not?
Hi,
Don't
hi,
eat the
chat.
Why not?
Hi, chat. I'm going to eat
But
you.
I'm hungry.
Wow.
You keep smoking all the cigarettes. What else am I supposed to eat?
You're not supposed to eat the cigarettes, though.
That's not how this works. You smoke the cigarettes,
What do you
what are you
mean?
and then you take the sun, and you take the. Wait, no, shit.
God damn it.
Rada.
Well, y'all, I would say that I'm gonna go on blue. Not this time. I'm gonna go do Hell Divers because I haven't done it in a while. And
Hell
I'm gonna go
yeah.
blow things
Go.
up.
Do you
So,
have a team? Do you have a team already?
I don't have a team right now.
Go join.
So I'm just
Well,
gonna-
now you've got a team of 2.
Yep.
Oh shit.
I cannot
you could
join.
give me
I
like
will
10
be staying
minutes
in
to
for a bit
decompress
longer.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I wanted to thank you so very much for coming on the show and being here and talking and your energy. I fucking love. It just
Yeah, Scully's energy
love
is
it.
great.
it's great.
from the moment that I met you the first time on the very first night that we met, I was like, this bitch. There's something special about this bitch. I just know it. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
fine. You can pet me.
Okay, good. I pet both. This is good.
All right, you can pet me.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
You can pet me later.
Sorry, I see a booty and I just instantly think my face.
Yeah, exactly. It's like neuron activation. Shoot.
Oh my god. Look at Biggs on the chat. Hi, Biggs on.
If you're going to do it properly.
All right, fine.
Oh my goodness. There you go.
Okay. I have returned.
Demonstration down.
Somehow I have not died.
No,
Let me try again.
Definitely got to do that one again, and
We
for
definitely do,
longer,
we definitely
for
do.
much longer.
Oh,
Much
for
longer.
For
Okay.
you know, whole stream.
Whole stream, face sitting,
Whole
whole
stream.
stream.
I need a stream
Entire stream. 2 hours of face sitting.
Okay.
I want to
Jesus
dual
Christ.
stream. I want to stream my VTuber playing a video game, and then like another stream with a
And it's just
Camera,
the
me,
other
like, POV, you
the other
are the
stream is just
stream
gonna be
chair.
me sitting on my knees with your face in my with your ass in my face the entire time, and that's it.
Whole stream.
That's it.
Oh my god.
And then you have on your stream their
Oh.
stream in the top left-hand corner.
It's
where
just my
their
stream.
stream, so they
Yeah.
can see the chair. Yeah.
I love it.
I'll call it the
love
chair
it.
stream. Yes, perfect. And that's just it. That's just
God.
the chair
damn it.
stream.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, ma'am.
Either way, you all have a fantastic night. Again, thank you for letting us be the dragons in your dungeon.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Good night.
And,
Bra.
And we're good to go. We are good.
You're still live with me for now. Now I'm in the one in the
I'm
intro.
gonna say all the bad words. I'm gonna say all the bad words.
But
Taxes!
and
And IRS. Oh no. Foreclosure.
That's the name of one of my strap-ons.
Landlords.
That's the name of one of my strap-ons.
Oh no. Wait, foreclosure?
oh, here we go.
No, the IRS.
Oh,
the
IRS. Yeah. Oh yeah, it definitely fucks you. That's true. No question.
All right, you gonna hop on Hell Diapers? Give me a second. I gotta go clean up all the soap
making stuff.
Yeah, you're good. I love this song that I'm playing on the stream right now. It's very, very good.
Kiss you.
Very good.
Hit me up on Discord.
I'll
Kiss you
yeah,
both.
I'll send it on.
Mwah.
Oh,
Mwah.
thank you.
Hey, kiss me goodbye.
Okay. Mwah. Gotta give time to.
I'm getting one right. Like that's. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta kiss too. I gotta kiss too. Mwah.
Oh, thank you.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Oh my god. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Yes.
Yeah.
That's how we roll here.
We don't kiss cheek to
Yeah.
cheek. We kiss cheek to cheek. Okay. We do.
Cheek to
We
cheek.
whole ass it here. All right.
Yes. We don't half-ass anything here.
That's right. You came for thickness, not
Yes.
thick. That's not enough. You need all the
God.
thick. Damn it.
Yes.
That makes sense. Actually,
Oh my god.
so with that being said, I'll let you go ahead and take your leave.
Yeah.
You have yourself a
Of
wonderful
course, sweetie.
time.
Thank
And
you.
thank you for having me. I
You as
had
well.
I had an amazing time. I spoke way
course.
too much. I basically took over your stream.
It's
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. No. Listen, it's good for like everyone, especially on our side, to know like who you are, what you're about, and things like that. Like I am a very firm believer of like we can't teach or communicate until there's a layer of trust. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And like that's what you
No
did.
one
You
can
gave
blackmail
everyone,
me
like,
because you
who
already know
are,
everything
what you're
about me.
and-
Yeah.
Right,
You can't ever have anything against me.
You
I am
can't.
against me. I know me. Oh my gosh.
Oh, don't worry, kid. It will happen a lot more. Don't you worry.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We like derailings here. We're all about the chaos. We're
Yeah.
chaos theory. I am chaotic neutral. No, I'm
Exactly.
chaotic good. I'm not like Deadpool. Deadpool's definitely chaotic neutral. I'd be more chaotic good, I think.
Yeah.
Deadpool's
Would
just
you be
chaotic.
chaotic? Well,
Yeah, he's definitely chaotic neutral. I'd go with neutral. Yeah. Yeah.
You consider me chaotic neutral? Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, hun, mwah.
You have a wonderful relationship. You tell Nibbly I said hi and I love her to bits.
I will do absolutely that.
So.
Thank you.
Hasta luego. And I shall switch over my area too. Let me go ahead and do this. Bring you all forward close at hand. Actually, let me go ahead and grab my camera as well. Welcome back. We are just to me now. And then there was one. Now, few time, good more time, those will evil end. Yes. I am not that evil. I mean, I can be. Do I choose to be? Who knows? But I will say this. I'm going to take a short break. I have not hydrated this entire time. And, of course, it is just the time when Nibbly decides to join in. So, with that being said, I don't think I'll take my break, actually. I am going to grab something to drink. So, let's go ahead and head back up to the front. There we go. All right, let me get myself back down to normal height. We're actually going to do a little expressions. Here we go. And actually, no, this is the right height. This is the right one. I remember now. Yeah. Oh, wait, I forgot my ear position. I didn't change that. I always have my ears like, hold on. There we go. All right. So whenever I have not my hands on anything, my ears go up. But whenever I have my hands on something, the ears go down. I will say 60 or 70 good, 30, 40 evil was my first impression with you. Listen here. If I am evil, that would mean that I'd be doing things with an intent that is wrong. But I can honestly say my intentions are very much... Actually, I'm making a quite realization now. My own. Don't you worry what I'm thinking. My thoughts are way beyond your control.
Yes?
Guten evening, mother. How doth thee be? Oh, you are large. You are quite sizable right now. I'll do this. I'll switch over to this side. There we go. So I can talk with you.
Make sure I've got... Hold on, I want to make sure I've got the right microphone.
Yep, you're on the right microphone. I can hear you. Oh, you're talking about for your stream, because you're streaming now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to make... Yeah. You can hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you.
I know what it is. I have turned down the volume of the world.
Yes, very likely. I'm going to head over here to the mirror real quick. Yeah, there we go. We shall soon be joined by my mother, but until then, I will grab myself my drink. I am having some sweet tea tonight. Where doth you be? Good evening.
Hey, where'd your friends go?
Well, lo and behold, you contacted me about, I want to say, quite a few minutes ago. Also, Pixel D said, Nibbly, you amazing person, after helping her get over to 1,000 followers. Very good.
Yes, I was so happy. It's the first time I've ever had the chance to do something that would make a fellow streamer cry happy tears.
Oh, you've had me cry happy tears.
Well, yeah, but you're my son. I try to do that to you all the time. But this person, it was like, I saw that you were in their stream earlier that day, earlier that night, and then I was like trying to get in there, and I couldn't. So I was just, talking to her through her last last like half hour of the stream or something, and I said, how late are you? Somebody said, how late are you going to be on? And she responded with, not until I reach 1,000 followers.
Yep.
And she was like 12 away.
And
And
you
I'm
went,
like,
all right, bet.
oh shit.
I can do that.
I was like, oh shit, I know what I can do. And so I literally like spammed everyone that I knew.
Yep.
And it was
Yep.
pretty late at night, so I wasn't sure how many people were going to
Oh,
respond.
they were going to respond.
And and I spammed everyone I knew. You know, this is Pixel Wolf. Would you please go to her stream and hit follow? It's
Yep.
her birthday, and she's almost at 1,000. And oh my God,
The outpour
I
of
had
love. Yeah.
30 people. 30 people respond. So she not only hit 1,000, but then she went over and above, like into the teens, like 1,015 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
good.
so you are sitting on a chair, obviously.
Oh, yeah. I've been standing now for the past, I want to say, 2.5 hours. I actually jumped on quite a bit earlier, and earlier than I
okay.
started the stream, because I jumped on, and Steam at like exactly
Yeah.
6 o'clock decided to do maintenance, and right at that time is when I wanted to jump on, meet with Nuvi, who she and Opal had to leave because Opal was taking care of something before joining in with us, and Nuvi's usually only goes for about like 2 hours, but she's going to be playing some Helldivers, that recent game that I bet you've been hearing a lot about. And,
okay, yeah, everybody's been playing Helldivers.
it's fun, I'm telling you. And I've basically just been talking about what I'm trying to do right now as a goal for streaming, and the project that I'm doing called VRAD, where I'm going to be talking to people about their kinks and their things that are the unusual part of the sexual experience that revolves around not just VR, but stuff in IRL as well. And I told them about the fact that you have been to FurCons, and you got to see room parties and such, where people were wearing like body harnesses and pup masks and all sorts of stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And
Muzzles,
for you,
the whole 9 yards.
exactly. So for you, when you got to first see that kind of stuff in person, never having experienced ever seeing it online or in pictures or anything like that, what was your experience before the FurCons? I should ask you. Like, did you ever? Because I'm pretty sure we lived in California. We lived near San Francisco for a while, and I know there's a large gay bondage and like kink community over there. Now, when we lived in that area, do you, and before even I was born, did you ever experience seeing other people wearing or talking about or doing any of that kind of stuff?
Yes. In humans. So the only difference was I was now
they
looking
didn't have, like,
at, instead of humans,
personas.
I was looking at fursuits.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, exactly.
So,
Fursuits,
but was there
same
terribly
kinks,
much of a
same
difference?
kinks.
It's like a mascot. It's like you see Tony the Tiger as a mascot, except now he's wearing like, you know, a pup harness or something. I don't know, but
right. But I mean, really, the kinks happen in the hotel rooms. I mean, you don't really you see
the room parties
furries
and
walking
such.
around, and they've got harnesses on, and they've got all that kind of
but I'm
bondage
pretty
stuff on.
I'm
but
pretty
you
sure
don't
you saw
really see the kink.
the latex horse that was walking around at MFF.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes. yes.
No.
I saw things during and
Mm-hmm.
afterwards, pictures that I never imagined. Like I would see a picture of someone who was doing something rather, provocative, and I go, I just talked to that guy an hour ago. Like I didn't, and I'm like, oh my God, that's the guy in the fursuit that I was being introduced to by,
I know that guy.
my son, and and now I see what he gets into, and I'm like, there's now. Listen, I'll be honest. I thought I've seen everything, but I haven't.
Yeah.
Because there are some kinks. There are some kinks that I never imagined, which I'm not sure we can even mention.
No, we can actually
while
talk
we're
about
streaming.
because as long as we're doing a
can?
discussion, and I have my stream set for adult content, which talks about
Right.
sexual
I do too.
discussions
I do
and stuff
too.
like that. Then we have full right to
Right.
do so. And,
Okay.
And perfect example. I was talking to people earlier about my favorite kinks and stuff like that, and why there are why there are certain things, because whenever we talk about like anything dealing with sex or kinks, we're technically talking about different kinds of pressures. And the way I look at it is, imagine, okay, so regular vanilla sex is penis into vagina, but those are different kind of pressures, because sometimes the person who is like taking might like something that is thicker. That's a different kind of pressure. Might like something that's longer. That's a different kind of pressure. And the person who is giving might want different kind of pressures, where they like having thighs wrapped around them or breast pressed against them or all sorts of stuff like that. Those are different kinds of pressures. Yes. And in the same vein, any kind of kink is yet again a kind of different pressure than just simply the basics, the vanilla, as it were. And that's why I think more and more people, I personally believe that there is a large amount of people who are fearful about talking about kinks because they feel that it is a taboo.
Oh, absolutely.
And they don't have the courage to either talk about it, discuss it, find a community that's about it, because they fear rejection. And rejection is a huge problem in any community or any person, really. And where they suddenly feel like, oh, what I'm doing is not acceptable or not cared for or not allowed. And under the understanding of like, as long as you're not doing something that is explicitly illegal, please understand that. And everything that you do is consensual. What you do as a kink and what you enjoy is something that you should cherish about yourself. Now, do you share it to everybody and everyone? I don't think it's a good idea to bring up your enjoyment about macro to your boss at work, but I do believe that your ability to enjoy it at your own home or at the leisure with your friends or with the people that you know on Discord and such, and not have a fear of rejection is something that I think more people should do, because we have this society, and I talked about it earlier with the other two, about the fact that you're completely allowed in on Twitch to play a game where you rip somebody's arm off, take the sword that was in that hand, stick it down their throat, pick them up, use them as a weapon while their body gores and blood splits everywhere and their entrails are flying everywhere. But the moment you show a single female presenting nipple, boom, bannable. It's so stupid. It's not the same in European countries, though.
No, but when I first came on and I said the word penis in front of Mini Kane, and he goes, no, Nibbly, it's carrot. You can't use the word. And I said, are you kidding me? I said, I'm a full-grown woman. I said, and there's
Hi, Yumbo. Hi, everybody.
bodily, and there's.
You came in an interesting time.
There's body. There's the physicality of a human being, a man and a woman. You have boobs, you have tits, you have a vagina, you guys, you have balls, you have a penis, you have an
I have no idea where your camera's
asshole.
looking, so I don't know. Why can't we just talk about it? Yeah.
Let me explain.
Oh yeah,
you're
doing the face thing. Right?
That camera looks just at me with the box, and then what I'm seeing out my headset is looking at you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just it was like childish. It was like, what am I on a platform that
PG-13
that thinks that everybody that's watching is a teenager,
yeah.
is a 10-year-old.
That's exactly it.
And I guess they do.
Yeah,
exactly.
no,
Even though I post that I'm 18 plus adult, there are kids jumping in watching me all the time. You just know it. So I still try to.
They're gonna look at stuff no matter what you do. Like you try to
exactly,
because you know for a fact so there's a term called the Barbra Streisand effect. Is if you try to hide something that's already been shown to somebody, they will seek it out even more so because of that fact. It's like you ever remember that times when you would show me that you had like a Christmas present or a birthday present and you put it away in the closet? No kid's gonna go like, ooh, I know I'm not gonna ever try to look in there. I'm not gonna try to shake the box and figure out what it is. You're gonna do it because at the end of the day, you as a human have this like innate desire to want to know, because not knowing
curiosity.
Curiosity
absolutely.
is literally the thing that helps us survive, learn, grow as people. and
Yeah.
it never found false. Yeah, true. Now, there's a lot of people who oh gosh, there's always that thing where you like go onto certain websites and like please input your age as your proof of like you being old enough. Like, no one's ever gonna. There's so many people who were probably born in the 1900s, like the early 1900s, because they just hit the I guess I'm born this time, and then January 1st.
Yeah, and who really nails somebody down unless somebody slips, has other people who really know what their age is, and they're like 13 years old, and they've come in saying, oh yeah, I'm an adult and this is my age and this is my birth date. Why would we suspect every single person who joins our Discord is going to be a kid? You don't. You just take them for their word.
So to the end though of about the discussions and the conversations that we have on Twitch, and the reason that I'm so adamant about sharing the idea of your courage and your ability to share what you enjoy and like is because when I was telling you about asexuals, and when I had my friend DJ talk to you about what it meant and what it felt like for him or them.
Yeah.
I
found out I was clueless. I thought I knew.
Exactly.
I thought I knew what it meant, and I didn't.
And that's just it, right?
Unless we'd be having that conversation, I'd have never known I was wrong. I thought asexual meant you don't like sex. You don't want sex.
Yeah.
Don't come to me. Don't come with me to come to me with ERP, desires. I don't want sex. I was totally wrong.
And
totally wrong.
It takes having somebody with the bravery to tell you that first, rather than you learning through ignorance. Because I bet you there's a lot of people who assume something, so they'll never give the option, or they'll never think that you are into something, or they might assume, large breasts, you must really like to be fondled or something like that. Like you dealt with the fact that you grew up and you actually had to have a reduction on real life. You had to have a reduction.
Oh, God, yes.
Because
a breast reduction.
you had the issue of having people who, you probably had it quite often, you would have people stare.
Very
you would have
large.
people who would, it was, and you felt.
But you know what? No. It wasn't even a body image thing. It was literally physical.
Pain.
I had such big breasts that we call them over-the-shoulder boulder holders. So the straps of the bras would literally dig into my shoulders. And back then,
you remember who
bra
I married
straps
to.
were
I
usually
understand.
adjustable, and yes, bra straps were
I
usually
understand.
very skinny. They didn't have a pad at the shoulders, so
They were not wide at all. They were
the weight
not
of
like
your breasts.
Yeah, it was not
Oh my
dispersed.
God.
It was meant to be small because you put it with a
And-
dress or something that's very slim, so you
Yes.
could show off more skin and be more body shape,
Right.
sexualized, and everything like that. And now
Right,
it's
right.
completely gone the opposite way, where it's more like just cover yourself more, put more layers on. You can be more comfy because that shows you have so much
Right, more
confidence
comfy,
in your
more
body
comfy.
that you don't need to share
Yeah.
it. That you don't need to show it, because
Well-
if you feel confident in what you look like, there are some people who are like, oh, I'm so confident when I'm wearing that I will wear the hoodies and the scarves and all the other stuff, and maybe I'll show a tease of my body with like a zipper or like a sleeve or something
Right.
like that. But at no point
Right.
do I feel like I need to be wearing the slimmest little tank top or those little scrunchy toppies with like the the scrunchy
Oh,
type
yeah,
that are just like
yeah.
a tube, like what
It's
you're
like
wearing right now.
It's like walking through. It's like walking through Walmart with a sports bra and a pair of shorty shorts, and you got it all hanging out, and you just and someone does. Now see,
People look at
I
that
don't
now as
think
trashy.
yeah, because it's
Hi, sugar.
that's
Yeah.
where you can honestly say
Hopefully you
yes.
enjoy
They're going
saying,
into a place
saying hello
where
to my mom. We're having this kind of
that's
conversation
absolutely
on
going-
stream.
going,
Sorry,
but
go
that's
ahead.
going someplace where you absolutely know, no, you're going to come across children So that's inappropriate. Don't
Yeah.
don't be like that and
There's
you
an
know, hang
understanding.
around your house like that. Hang around your yard, your friends.
No,
but
go
don't
to like
don't-
bars
don't put
like
it out
that.
there for
Go
children.
because it's like
Yeah,
you wear the
yeah.
appropriate stuff for going to work. You wear the appropriate stuff for going
Right.
to family events. You wear different stuff for because there's an
Right.
outfit for a type of expectation. Now, mind
occasion.
you,
Right,
that
exactly.
does not mean that certain outfits don't work for other
Yeah.
reasons. Like if you were to go to a movie theater and you're wearing your work shirt or something, it's more than likely because you just got off work and you want to go see the movie. No one's going to bat an eye at that,
Right.
right?
You don't want to
No
go
one's
home and
gonna-
change.
Yeah, nobody's going to
Exactly.
be thinking like, what is this guy doing wearing his polo
Right.
from some shop or whatever while he's here watching a movie? Oh, it's because he
Right.
got off work, not because he decided to put on his work shirt to go watch a movie. You know, like there are
Yeah,
and
you,
then-
have to, you have to look at the situation and think about it and go,
Yeah.
I get it.
and
Me, don't you remember when I was full-time CNA? I wore my scrubs everywhere.
all the time.
I mean,
yeah, we
I
went to
wore my
like
scrubs to
Olive
the grocery
Garden
store, in the house.
or
yeah,
or Red
and I was
Lobster,
wearing my
and you're wearing
scrubs.
scrubs. Yeah, no, because
Yep.
here's the thing, and I think it's
Yep.
actually true in a
make a
societal thing,
religion out of
is
this.
that there are so many people
Mm-hmm.
who would look at that. Thank you, Kibby, for the follow. You were amazing to hang out and talk with on Nuvi's stream. Oh my gosh, and I would love to go ahead and talk with you, hon, face to face, anyway, VR, whatever. No, I recall.
And while you're saying thank you to somebody, I need to thank somebody for the follow
Yes.
you Namu and also Salty for the 23 months at a tier 1. So thank you guys. Thank you. We'll try to slip that in every once in a while while we're talking.
because we will talk your ear off. Like we will
Yeah.
be here until our
Yes,
controllers
yes, we
die.
will.
There's a reason that we
he
don't
did
have.
get from me. I'm the talker. Yeah, I'm the talker in the family.
You know for a
Oh,
fact,
hell yes.
Dad will talk off ears if he has a topic that he will talk about, though.
Yeah.
Like if he has
Yeah.
something, I got it from both of you. You're my emotional
Yep.
speaker.
Okay.
Dad's
Okay.
my logical speaker.
Okay.
Like I will nerd
Okay.
out about
Okay.
shit all the time. Anyways,
Yeah.
no, but when you're talking about like the clinical stuff, like wearing the scrub and everything, I'm pretty sure that anybody who is living also in the villages sees a woman
Right.
coming in with scrubs, and they are not going to question about the fact that you're at Olive
God,
like
no.
Red Lobster wearing scrubs,
Right.
because they will fully
Right.
understand you deal with shit. We are not going to mess with you.
Yeah.
It's like if an
Yeah.
officer came
Yeah.
in wearing their uniform, no one's going to be like, oh, why are you wearing a uniform while eating out? Do you understand what I do? Do you understand what I
Yeah,
deal with?
exactly.
And you're worried about my goddamn
Exactly.
uniform? I'm dressed. Thank you. You know, I'm fine. And
Okay,
that,
wait a minute.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Finish
right.
your thought, and then I want
Rocky,
to
paper, scissors. Okay.
change it up.
All right, okay, so in that same effect of like what subjects and what conversations you bring to the table, as well as like your outfit, it's the same way. You can have certain conversations with like family, with friends, with coworkers, with bosses, with all
Right,
sorts of
right.
people, and have understanding on limits and stuff. Like I am perfectly fine with talking about streaming at work with my family and with my friends. I'm not as fine about talking about like the kinky stuff and the kinds of things I purchased or whatever with my coworkers,
Right.
but with you
Right.
and my friends. And like I
Friends
I
in VR
fully
chat, yeah.
yeah. I fully understand that there is a time and place for things, but I want people to not be afraid and have nobody to talk to, because there's so often that issue where unless they have like somebody they met through Discord or somebody they met through VR chat, and that is their only confidant that they have, somebody who they can
Oh gosh, and
to-
that's so
to
sad.
pour
That's
their
so
heart
sad when
out
that's
to.
the only person.
and then sometimes
Yeah,
that person
yeah.
is simply not available, and I'm sad to tell the truth. Like I am a working adult. I do not only live in my room. I do not only stream. I have to do a job, and sometimes there's been times where somebody's like, "Hey,
Right.
I need help with something. Are you able to spend some time with me?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, my focus has to be on other things right now. I cannot simply put this down and immediately help with something. I might need you to go to probably a
Right.
professional to deal with something, because
Right.
I am not that professional. Do not take the fact that I am look like I'm in the best position to think I am always in a good position to do something."
No. But you are like me in the sense that
We don't
if
share
people
all the
come
bad
to
stuff.
you, right? But if people come to you about the bad stuff, you can actually speak from a position of knowing.
Yeah,
Yes, I
experience.
know what it feels like to be depressed, and I know what it feels like to want to commit suicide. These are things that you still want to direct them to a professional,
Yeah.
but they can confide in you, and you can say, I know where you're at. I know what you're feeling. And I've been there, and I'm so glad that I was not successful at trying to take my life.
Yeah.
You can, and that's like with me when I talk to people about things. There are so many things that have happened in my life. A cancer survivor, childhood sexual abuse, the loss of a child, divorce, the breast reduction. I mean, there's so many topics that I can talk about, and I will only advise or give somebody my 2 cents about those topics. I won't ever talk about stuff I don't know about, like being a trans man. I can't even imagine what that kind of person might be going through.
No, absolutely. And I said the same thing.
Exactly.
I would not be able to understand. I've even said to other people, if you talk to me in VR chat, I'm in multiple different avatars. They can be female presenting, male presenting, androgynous as all get out. And I don't care if you call me he, she, it, them, they, whatever. Like, at the end of the day, as long as you acknowledge me as a human and you treat me equally, no matter what pronoun you put in front of it, I do not mind. But to some people, they do want you to acknowledge that part of them that has that meaning behind that term, that femininity. I would never go up to say, "Oh yeah, here's my mom. He looks like," that wouldn't make any sense. But in a lot of cases, I gotta hydrate now because someone has redeemed it, so I will do exactly that. Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna hydrate right along with you
together.
just because I
everybody
need the drink.
In chat, guess what? You have to hydrate now too. This is a group hydrate. Hydro homies, unite. All right.
Okay. I'm sorry I'm bumping into you, but my drink is way over here. Okay. I've just been hydrated in chat. This is here's to you and here's to me. Shall we ever disagree? Fuck you. Here's to me.
Yep. I grabbed a full.
There we go. Put my drink nice and close.
I have a full gallon of sweet tea that I grabbed from a. There's a place near me called Express Chicken.
Again?
And
Express Chicken.
And they are not 24 not 24 hour like place. But yeah, they get this, Lop. They sell gallon jugs of sweet tea at this place. It's awesome, and I picked it up for $3. Yeah. So I just had like some extra change in my car. I was like, bet I'm doing it.
Yeah. And it's a drive-through. You just drive through, and
just drive
out the
through.
window they hand you the.
Got it.
And what's it called?
It's called
It's
Express
like a
Chicken.
mom and pop place. It's not.
It's not huge, no.
Express Chicken.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's one of those places where they prefer you pay cash because then it's cheaper. Like they will charge 3% on your meal if you do it via credit card.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is it Southern sweet tea?
Oh, it's Southern as hell. I even had to water it down a little bit. It was so sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, you recall that time?
Now everybody in my chat is making me hydrate. I gotta stop again.
Okay, so I gotta tell you a funny story, chat. So, one of my favorite drinks that I get from like Olive Garden, they had a raspberry peach tea, and we found out that when you go to an Olive Garden,
I love those.
You can buy a bottle of the syrup from them. You can buy the syrup bottle. You do not drink the bottle straight. That is bad. You pour it into a gallon jug. I don't remember the exact amount because I don't think it was ever measured. But you pour a certain amount into it. You put in some water. You stir that up, and bada bing, bada boom. Yep. You got the exact same tea as they have there. And I'm telling you, that thing lasted for so long.
So good. Oh my gosh, you're
Concentrated
not lying.
syrups.
That was. Yep.
Yeah,
Wait a second.
I know that when it comes to, I guess back on topic really. Try using fly mode. Hit the little flying thing. And then you can actually here. I'm gonna grab mine real quick. Yoink. You do that. Put myself.
Yeah,
back
you
here.
and I need to do a tutorial so that you can get me back on track.
Yeah, the flying thing's quite easy because then you don't have to like grab it or anything. You go to like your little menu right here. You'll see it says flying, and then you can take the camera and move it closer, further, all sorts of stuff, and it makes it so you no longer have to
awesome.
like
Okay,
do
I've
the
got it in front of me.
Yep, hit flying.
So click on flying.
And then you'll see it's
and then
green.
what do
now
I want to
use
do
your
with
stick.
the...
Use your left stick real quick. Watch, you can move it in and out. There you go. Right
oh
in your
my
face.
gosh.
Yeah, and then use the other stick
Right
to move
in my
it
face.
over, strafe it. Hello down there. Oh, bye.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then you can move it like over that
now
way.
How
and
far...
everything.
Now,
Yeah,
where
keep
now
going.
where do you want to anchor it? Where do you
I
want
have
to
mine
anchor
anchored right there. So
Just-
mine is anchored right there. It shows me on the right side of the screen and you on the left side right now. Hello,
Okay,
Flaming.
so
It's going pretty
if
good.
I want to...
So if you want to match my
Alright,
camera right
so-
now, you need to have it go over to where my camera is over there. But mind you, I'm doing a wide shot because I want to make sure I have both you and me
Right,
in the
and
I
I need to be a little bit closer because
you're
my
fine.
eyes are seeing everything here.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so let me do this.
Yep.
You
And then
said,
you can just-
but I want to put it there or put it away from me and then hit local.
No, you just hit flying and it will do it local automatically. And then
Okay,
you
all right,
move the
so
camera
I'm
on
gonna
over
fly.
there and it should work.
Okay.
You use the little
wait,
the joystick on the controller, remember? Because now when you're in flying mode, it won't
Okay.
move you, it's gonna move the camera.
Okay, hold on a second, because I made the mistake of putting it in default.
Okay, that won't matter. Once you put it in flying,
All
it
right, so-
automatically stays on local. So right now my chat is like I put it on flying, but it sits over there.
Okay, so your whole box with your window in it is sitting over there for
Nope,
you?
I've got my box right here, but because I hit flying, I can then fly the camera over there. So hold the box in your hand.
Okay.
All right. Click on flying
All right,
again.
box in my hand. Flying is on.
Now use your joystick on your left hand to move the
Yep.
camera. Yep. Now you can move it. You can
Okay.
basically, and then use the other joystick to fly it the other way. So you can use up on the other joystick on the right stick to make it go up, and then you can hold the right trigger
Wait a
to
second.
angle it if you need to. Oh, where'd it go? Oh,
Okay.
it's down there. All right. So now hit the
right.
right stick and go to the right. Hello, that's my hoof. Hello, camera.
The right.
I'm gonna step on you. I'm gonna give you steppies.
It doesn't want to go to the right.
Okay, try with the right stick.
I'm using the right joystick.
Okay,
Yeah,
use the left
and
joystick.
it's not.
Use the left joystick. Nope, other way.
There we go.
All right. So now you're over there. Now, with the
Pull it
right
up?
stick,
No.
with the right stick, go up. There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Up.
Hey,
Ta-da.
hello.
Hey. Hey. Okay.
I was unfamiliar with
All
the
right. Wow.
flying stuff as well, but it really helps to be able to set up the camera in a certain spot and just leave it there, and it works for this kind of talking and such like that.
Right. Okay. So chat. How does that look? That's good.
Is it good? We
And I
good?
can-
We Gucci.
I can go in. I can go out. We're good. We're good. We're
Yeah.
Gucci.
All right.
Yes.
So
Morcho. Hi, baby. All right. Go ahead. So we're good. We're good.
what is something that you see younger people have a hard time with that you think we both could help with?
Oh, well, let me stop you for just a second to go back to the conversation.
Sorry.
I want you to know that in my server, there have been nights when I've done like a movie night or a Jackbox night or something like that, and then afterwards, if I've streamed or anything, but afterwards, we'll just hang out and talk about
Yeah, and vibe.
everything under the sun. And I have had so many instances where, you know, I talk about openly about everything, and somebody else will kind of feel they'll get up the nerve to kind of talk about something that's going on with them, or something they like, or something they're into, or a game that they just bought, or whatever. And
Yeah.
then immediately, somebody that they're not even normally comfortable with or friends with, but just there because of me, will say, "Oh my God, I just got that game too. I love it." Da, 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 da. And it starts off a conversation, and it starts a friendship with two people that, would have never even come out and talk to each other. So I think it's the same way with the kinks. I think that the furry cons, give people a comfortable place,
safe place
to kind of come out a little bit and talk about what they're into, because maybe somebody else there is into the same thing and they've got an unjudgmental, platform to be able to talk about it or play it. Because like I said, when I said, you introduced me to somebody and and they're all in their furry and this is so and so and so and so. And then later on I saw pictures and they were doing a kink that I was not familiar with.
Yep.
Not even. Wait, what?
What happened?
Dr. Moxie, thank you for following. Wait, why did the chicken cross the road? Because you didn't fucking cook it. Oh, God. Okay, but anyway.
I'm gonna share
I still don't remember what the name of it is.
Real quick.
What is it?
What
is it when men put a cock ring around their balls and
that's not right. Hold
they
on.
use a suction device to make their balls bigger?
So
it looks painful as hell.
I did the. Hold on just a second. Someone was asking about your channel, and it does. Because if I'm correct, a lot of times it's basically suction with the intention that it will, like, slowly over time it stretches the skin to make those parts of your body look bigger. Well, the thing is that for some people, they're not as worried about like having the sensation anymore. They just want the look. They want that, like, it's so big and it's so this and it's so that. And for a lot of people, they may not be as into the idea of worrying about feeling anymore so much as like I want to present this way. It may not even be functional anymore. There's some people who deal with that on a medical level, yet here they are doing it on purpose to themselves. And I actually know I know somebody, we both know somebody who actually is into that, and luckily they haven't gone so far as to something that causes like nerve damage or anything like that. But I mean, like any kink or anything like that can go to an extreme that almost seems more painful or more fantasy-like than what a human body should go through. Yeah, there is this.
I'll give you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I'll give you a perfect example that's not kinky, but it's just a permanent thing. If you have those piercings for guys where they or girls where they stretch out their ears and they put a bigger ring and then a bigger ring and then a bigger ring. What is that called?
Gauging. Gauging. It's like a gauge.
Oh, gauging. Sorry.
Like,
I should have known that.
So imagine essentially, like, you know how there's a small gauge, a gauge starts off small, it's like a high number or whatever, and it goes open and open and open. That's what gauging is. You try to get it bigger and bigger. Okay. And there's quite a few people I know who do that. The thing is that once you decide you don't want to do it anymore, like let's say now you're in your 50s or your 60s and you're trying to be social with, what, have you seen some people while you were a CSA? Did you meet some people as a CSA who were like people who gauge their ears? Oh, absolutely. And now they have little saggy holes. Older people No, I did. More people my age were into tattoos. Were into tattoos. Like they were bikers and stuff like that. So, but gauging, no, gauging is your generation. Yeah. Well, totally. You say your generation. I'm also like from the 80s. And well, it's true because there is ways to reverse it, but it requires surgery. And just like how you can remove you'd have to tattoos, sew it up. You can, do the same thing with your ears. Now, I technically had piercings, and they've both sealed up. There's no indication whatsoever that I ever had pierced ears, but I have had them. So it's simply a healing thing for that. Oh, I need to get myself a different kind of seat. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat right now because otherwise my tracker won't.
I was about
catch.
to say I need to go grab a pillow to put in to put on the chair that I'm sitting on.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to just sit on something that was close by. So so it's not as comfortable. Even my computer chair is not as comfortable. And because I had the fall.
I'm telling you, Mom, I've been enjoying using this. I've been enjoying using this car chair as a seat for so long because car chairs are built with the intention of having somebody sitting in it for long periods of time. Like, I love it.
Sugar Moon, thank you for the follow.
If I was somehow able to get you like a car chair as your computer chair like I have, you would totally use it.
Yep, I remember that. I totally remember that. Yep. Okay, Zanjin is making me hydrate again. So
hydrate.
Grab your drink. Tink tink.
Yep.
Yeah, let's hydrate.
Tink.
Let's hydrate.
It's a hydrate.
I know. You tilt back. I'm drinking through a straw.
Believe me, I was quite dehydrated actually. I will admit to having the issue of talking somebody's ear off and then not realizing, I probably should have liquid in there.
All right, so I'm going to bring you youngins up to speed. Yes. Trust me, you do not have to do anything to make your balls sag. It will happen naturally as you become an older man. It's pitiful looking.
True
facts.
My
God.
What if
old
they
men
accessorize?
Dicks are just, they're such a sad sight to see.
What if you put things around like the sag amount? Like, wouldn't that make...
No, you can't make sagging balls look good.
My dragon mama has joined us. Hello, Pixel. I can attest that with a booba. Booba happens too, though. It happens. Women, you will realize that while you have breasts so large and so big and all that, that does not stay that way forever. No,
they start heading south. If it wasn't for the fact that I had the breast reduction and was giving back my headlights, I would be like pointing down to
your headlights.
It's not good. Not good. Oh, absolutely. Right after it was done, I mean, the bruising was horrendous. I used to have pictures. I don't know where they are now, but
they would have been on like Polaroids or something.
With a keyhole surgery, they cut up and around the nipple and down again. They remove the fat and then they pull the skin and everything together and they pull it up and then they sew you shut. So I've got the scars, which you almost can't notice anymore, just under my breast. So if you were thinking about my breast, and then there's a nice thin suture line right under the cup area. But yeah, so they literally gave me teenage breast back. Yeah. And so without a bra on, my nipples were pointing headlights.
Forward.
And no bra. Yeah, see, so. Yeah,
you were given you were given the Trans Am feature where it's no longer down here. It's like
yes.
Done.
Right. Exactly. But of course you didn't know those kind of things.
No, I didn't. It
was happening because
you
were just a kid.
How old was I? Yeah, how old was I during that time?
Oh, well, it was done while your dad was still in the military, so it would have been in California.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And when we left California, let's see, you were 4 years old when your youngest sister was born in California.
Give me just a moment. I am about to get on somebody's case for having a birthday gift and then donating $25 to me. Do you not understand how this dynamic works? You are the one. You can do something like that.
Thank you,
yeah, I do need food. I will admit to that. But
wait a second. Are we talking about Pixel?
Of course, we're talking about Pixel. I've got my IRL mom and my dragon mom both with me tonight.
Yeah.
You are a mother. You have your own children and your own hubber to feed and deal with. You do not need to worry about your blue-goated, too much talking son over here with his own mother.
Nani?
Kono.
Pixel, I want.
Oh, you want what?
Sanjin, I gotta say thank you to Sanjin. Sanjin, thank you.
What does Zanjin do?
For that. Sanjin just tipped me $50 and told me, Tink Tink, take a drink.
My friend.
Thank you, Sanjin. Thank you. I love you. He knows I love you.
She needs assistance with something as well. So long story short, I've been trying to make sure that I help take care of Nibley's bills for her cell phone while she has not been able to do so. For the cell phone, yes. And
I've been very grateful for that. Yes.
I've been trying my hardest to make up that difference in what she has to pay for it. Long story short, I'm also doing that for my roommate Squeaks. So as of right now, I am technically paying for her share of a cell phone bill, for my share of a cell phone bill, and for another person's share of the cell phone bill. Essentially, what is normally like, I think a mixture of a total of like, I think it's somewhere akin to like almost $300 now for all four of us together, which, as insane as that sounds,
because my daughter's on there too. But I thought
my sister helps.
It's a mismatch because it's like a $50 split with taxes and data
exactly
whatever and so
all in all,
it builds.
It all works out together. Technically, I have a smartwatch. She has one. My sister has one. My sister's the only other one who's assisting me right now. But otherwise, I am doing the rest of the phone bill by myself. And to put it bluntly, I need to make as much money as possible by I think the 16th. So I've got 4 days. But here's the thing. I was waiting on a card that's supposed to be coming in from not a retirement, like a 401k or something. And apparently I had this thing from like back in 2019, right? And lo and behold, all of a sudden I get a piece of mail from this company that says to like, hey, here's some of your money. Would you like to transfer it over, or would you like to go ahead and have us invest into it? I'm like, fuck that. I need that now. And it was like close to like $900. And then so they're like, okay, hold on. Well, we can go ahead and send you a prepaid card, or we can send you a check. And I'm like, I'll take the prepaid Visa. That'll be perfect. I'll be paying off a whole bunch of bills, getting my my cars registered in Oklahoma, getting my license fixed. I need to bring a birth certificate over to the DMV in order to get a new license. So that's fun.
Your dad sent you a copy of the.
He did. He sent me a copy. I don't know if that counts as official enough, but we'll double check once I have the funds.
Sometimes they're sticklers about that.
But with that being said, once that money comes in, which is actually after they take off the like 10% tax and then their fees for the early payout, it's closer to like $700 something. But all of that money would have gone directly to bills, directly to taking care of everything else, and I would have been safe until I knew that I had this job that I'm trying for with like T-Mobile. I'm trying AT&T. I'm trying. I might even go back over to Pizza Hut, but I'd really rather not do that. And it got worse. It got worse over at Domino's. I'm so glad I left. But yeah, I've been doing Uber Eats for the time being, and in order to do Uber Eats, I have to drive out 1 hour to a city that's nearby to get any kind of things, and then take another hour drive back in order to get home. And that's what I've been doing, actually. The only time I didn't do that was today. I did not leave to go do Uber because there was going to be no money out there. I'm telling you right now. And every single day I finish up, I go right back here to stream for you guys.
Is it worth the money that it costs in gas to go and come back?
It's a hybrid.
Isn't that lost? Well, yeah, you are lucky enough to have a hybrid. You have the best car amongst the children. I think.
So in the situation, technically Nikki's got a great car now. So in the situation that, because hers is a hybrid too.
And Heather drives her deputy sheriff truck.
Oh no, she's got a deputy truck now.
So she never. Yeah.
But
so that comes home with her every day.
I drive a total of like, if going back and forth is around like 100 miles, and then you figure I get like 35 to 40 miles to the gallon in just to drive out there and back. That's 3 gallons. Plus, I'm doing all the driving while I'm over there. So that's another however many gallons it is for the drives. So yes, I do understand that every single day I'm basically spending $10 to go to work, but I'm making close to like $50 to $60 in a day of doing the work. But otherwise, I wouldn't be making anything. Now, mind you, that's why I'm wanting to learn a bit of Blender, why I've been asking Pixel and a couple other model makers who I know. I'd love to talk with Kudalin and everybody else who works in Blender and everything to learn model making. And I would love to start making outfits, making props, making all sorts of stuff that I would then be able to showcase on a Gumroad and possibly sell. Now, I understand that that is not a way to make a whole bunch of money, and I would definitely not be in like the successful thing is like there are a lot of people, but to at least make the attempt is what I want to do, and I would love to go ahead and get Squeaks into that, because if Squeaks starts doing it and all of a sudden is able to do like renders and such, I'm pretty sure Squeaks would be able to work from home, and that is the end goal for me and Squeaks right now, is to have Squeaks being able to do something from home that does not cause a whole bunch of pain, a whole bunch of injury until the lawsuit's all done and over with, and then all of a sudden, boom.
I'm surprised that Squeaks hasn't already done that, because I know Blender is always the one that kicks. I know Blender is always the one that kicks avatar makers' butts. There's only a few people out there that feel really confident, doing that. So they'll do half the avatar and then they'll hand it over to somebody who's good in Blender and say, I need you to do this, that, or the other thing for me. Matter of fact, I just got off of a voice call with Mini Kane. And we were talking about that, because I asked him, I said, you do a lot of rendering for your own avatars, but how confident are you in Blender? And he's like, not at all. Like, if I need something done in Blender, I have somebody that knows what they're doing, doing it.
But that's a skill set,
but he's
though.
always messed. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to learn.
Have you ever tried
too.
Blender before?
Here's the thing. I don't know all the terms. I don't know any of the things. There's a tutorial online that you can do. It's called the donut tutorial. And the idea is that you take these simple shapes, you mix them all together to make a donut in Blender. And another hydrate. I will hydrate with you. Let me go ahead and find it real quick. There it is.
Please. Yes. My chat is very adamant about making me hydrate.
Do I have a date for my Blender stream? I am thinking, because I know I want to do a train of thought for Thursday, and I'm interested in doing some Helldivers. Hey, Nyan. I'm interested in doing some Helldivers. Hey, Himbo. Tomorrow, then I will be doing train of thought on Thursday, and probably Friday be the start of my journey into model making on Blender. Now, the good news about doing what I'm saying,
Himbo is helping me take pictures for my Fansly. I haven't started the Fansly yet, but I've got it set up, and I've got the tiers and yeah, but I couldn't decide whether I wanted to be a human avatar, a sexy female human avatar for Fansly, or if I wanted to be just a different, sexier bunny for Fansly, because it was a matter of, are my Twitch friends gonna follow me into Fansly because they're furry lovers?
I think you can
do both. Or can I get off?
You can actually have. So there's quite often a lot of people. I know actually quite a few people who have avatars that are sometimes like animal themed, like you're talking about with the anime one, right? Where it's like an anime with bunny ears or something like that. I know quite a few people who've done that for a while, and then you've got people who will use like. They have a furry version of their Sona or their character.
Thank you, Pixel.
And then they have a human version of their thing. I've already drank it all, so
hydrate. Pixel D is making me hydrate. She wants me to drink with her.
Thank you, Pixel. But yeah, in general.
Thank you.
In general,
thank you, Pixel. Thank you, baby.
My end goal really is to use this opportunity while I'm not, explicitly working a 9-to-5 job.
Right.
Is
doing a 40-hour week.
Which has definitely been fun to be able to come on here each night and and talk with you, hang out with you, see you all here. And then the other thing is just I want to find my groove in terms of being able to do all this kind of stuff, because I know for a fact, as soon as I know that Squeaks is in a place that's safe and able to, and when I say safe place, I mean like financially safe, to be able to afford things, to be able to do stuff, to be able to get treatments and everything like that. I then know that he's willing to take care of me as I'm taking care of him right now. And then I will have the confidence and the knowledge that I'm not worried about food. I'm not worried about electricity. I'm not worried about bills. And I can work on my projects full time to take care of stuff. Now, that being said, the only...
Pixel?
What happened? What did you do? Your turn.
Gifting me 5 tier 1 subs.
Thank you for the sub, Pixel.
Oh my god, wait a minute. No, that's
I want
more
to give you a
than
hug.
5.
No, I'm giving you a hug.
Oh, my gosh.
That's all the subs.
Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. Pixel,
Gomi
thank
gets
you.
one.
That
Shiny
was so
Mew.
unexpected.
Jake G, Snow Fox, Logano. Yay! You get a sub. You get a sub.
There's
Everybody
always
gets a
room for
sub.
Oh, and by the way, Pixel, if you haven't already looked, there are several more people that missed the calling last night and said over the night and during the morning that they were going to follow you. So you still should have had half a dozen or so follows come in from my group of people. Yeah. So yay! I was so happy. I could not believe the response. Everybody, I built a message, copied it, and then sent it out to 30, 35 people easily. And it was just like everybody was like, got it, or they'd ask me for the link, or they'd whatever, but they were like, sure, no problem, yeah, doing it right now. And one of them was SKS Raven was already evidently a follower of Pixel. So yeah, that wasn't a problem.
Here's the problem that I had.
I was so proud. I was so happy. It made me cry.
I told quite a few of my people about following you, Pixel. Only problem, they already were. So
yeah, there you go. And see, we didn't. Yeah, you already run in the same circles. I don't run in the same circles as Pixel D. So all of my people were like, oh, Pixel D, okay, boop, boop, boop. And then she was right at the end of the stream, and she said she had like 12. She was 12 away, and I'm not going to get off until I get to right to 1,000. And it was like boom, they just started filtering in. Boom, ching, boom, ching, and oh wow, I was so happy, so happy.
Actually, speaking of people who are very close to a big round number, Nibbly is actually at 4.9 thousand followers, and I personally am.
I'm 120. I'm 120 followers away. 120
okay,
to make 5,000. Yes.
And I am currently. I'm gonna check mine right now. I am currently 75 followers away from 6,000.
Wow.
6,000.
Wow.
That would be an amazing way.
You know what? That sounds right, because you streamed, because you were streaming what, 6 months to a year before I was.
I was streaming. Okay, so I want to say that I recall my very first stream being near the tail end of 2018, because I joined on VR Chat in early 2018. Okay. And I remember having my VR Chat name that I have right now has never changed. And now it was at the tail end. It was like at August or something. People kept saying, "Hey, you need to start streaming. You need to start streaming. I see you in all these other streams. Go ahead and make your own." I'm like, all right, bet. So I started because...
Were you streaming before I came in to VR Chat?
Absolutely.
You were streaming before I came in?
Because you gotta remember, I was streaming when I was living with
Because you knew Mini Cane and Dragon and Tails. Yes. Okay.
So after
because I started streaming May.
Yeah, after
May of 2019.
Moved out, and I had the place to myself for a short while before I moved out, and eventually moved in with the others. you had some time learning and being in VR and hanging out with Minnie Kane and Dragon Girdle and everybody else. And then it was the fact that so many people were asking you, hey, why don't you start a stream? And I was actually very much like, I wanted to make sure that my mom understood what streaming truly meant, because it is not simply an expectation or a guarantee that you'll have an audience, that you'll have people come by and see you and donate and help and all this other kind of stuff. You put yourself on a stage and you've got a bucket, and guess what? You might go home with that bucket having 2 pennies in it, and you might go home having that bucket filled to the brim. Like, there is never a guarantee, because what you are is essentially that busker who is at what was that place called in Las Vegas, that North Las Vegas area where it's like the strip with the big screens above.
Oh, Fremont Street.
Fremont Street. I had to explain to her that when you stream, you are essentially stepping onto Fremont Street with a whole bunch of other people who are all performing just as well, and they all have that same bucket that's saying, hey, I'm going to do this stuff.
Oh my God,
whether or not you donate or not is up to you. And you can get disappointed when you have like a week of where nobody fills in that bucket, and you're like, well, what am I doing with my time? And other times that one night, because it's just like whenever you do a sale for a house, right? Because you dealt with real estate. You remember what Grandma dealt with real estate.
I was a realtor.
And the fact that you might go for so long not having any sale, not having anybody close on anything, and then all of a sudden 1 month, you'll get the biggest close that you've ever had, and you suddenly have this chunk of change that you're like, this is either going to last me for the next month or the next 6 months. You don't know. So you have to budget in such a way, and it like messes with you because you don't have a guarantee of the next time, so you budget yourself like you don't know there's going to be a next time until you get into that pattern where you're like, okay, I know what's going to happen. I know how good I am at this. I can almost guarantee this. And you feel more confident with it. You get into that sales pitch thing, which I've actually tried applying to different sales jobs as well, just because I remember what I was able to do while I was working at that car wash for a short while.
Yeah.
I was no joke. I got to tell you the story. So I was at this car wash, and in the first month, I was second best membership sales. I was doing better than some people who had been there for over a year. All right. I have that charisma. I have the riz for doing that. Yeah.
Well, it's just like even here.
I mean, hell, I sold VR to you.
You are. There you go. But I'm open to anything. Like I'm one of those people. I'll try anything once and twice if I like it. You know.
She cannot go to a Costco. She will take every single free sample.
Oh yes, I love them. And then I made up stickers so that I could throw my stickers onto the tables and let other people pick my stickers up. That was cool.
The cons,
that was really cool. Yes, at the cons, exactly. I mean, I am hoping against hope that I will be able to afford, because I'll be sharing a room, be able to afford to do FWA, and definitely come hell or high water, I will be at MFF this year.
You heard it here, folks.
Absolutely.
I'm going to try for the exact same. I want to be there.
Absolutely.
Because here's the thing, right? Yep. It's not that you want to be there because you want to be at like a certain event, or you want to buy a certain thing, or you're trying to get something in particular. You're wanting to be there because you know people. You know people there.
Oh God, yes.
And you are so excited.
Yes.
You don't even need a ticket to the con. You'd be more than happy to just go to room party after room party, seeing all your friends, hanging out with them, and just vibing with the people.
Yes.
And at that end, you are just simply in the same vein as me, where I could care far less about what event or what panel that I want to see at the con. I want to see my friends. I want to see the people who I've made all these
with the friends,
all these connections, and all these deep things I don't get to share with other people, and just finally have a chance to be like, yes, you're here, and I love you, and I want to hang out with you, and I want to just because it's funny, we're in VR chat, right? And we're doing this all the time. We hang out with each other, literally. Virtually seeing things, talking to each other, and it's almost like we're sitting next to each other in Florida right now, where we could be sitting on a couch.
In real life. That's what I tried to tell your dad.
I
tried to explain what we're doing. It's like You don't understand. If you want to spend time with your son, get into VR chat.
Just put on that
because
headset.
it will be like you are literally talking to him. Now, granted, he's going to be a goat, but still, it's your son.
I don't have to be
You
a
hear
goat.
that voice, and it's like,
Yeah.
But I mean, I like this one. I really do. I like this
You
one
did a good
better than
job,
the one
Koodlin.
you've been using recently.
You did a good job,
I like this
Koodlin.
one. Yeah.
Pixel,
Yeah,
tell Koodlin
this
to be
is
like,
good.
hey, get on Skeleto's case. Get that model with the updated tongue thing, because he still got the fluffy that makes it.
I know.
See, it's all broken.
I was just about
It's
to
all
ask
broken.
him, do you realize
Yeah,
that your tongue is just like
yeah.
blipped out of there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming through your chin.
Yeah.
But as a matter of fact, and this is another funny thing, because I can't remember the last part of his name. The first part of his name was Red, but somebody that I was talking
Red
to
Tail Otter?
with Kane.
I know somebody who was red
Is he-
earlier.
Has he been hanging out with Mini Kane lately?
I would have no idea.
Really, really nice guy. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna hate me for not remembering his name. Anyway, he says he knows you,
It's
and then he was
possible.
surprised. He was surprised because he goes, Skeleto's mom, and I'm like, yeah, I'm Skeleto's mom, and he's like, oh my gosh. He goes, that is so cool, because my mom would never. If I told my mom what I'm doing,
Yeah.
she would be like, what? You know, like she would be, and I'm like, oh no. I have so much fun. And he's like, but like, I know Skelly. You can be, he doesn't mind that his mom is around while he's being lewd and all this other stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. I said, you don't know how many people have come up to me and said, and once they find out I'm his mom, they say, now I know where he gets it from. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, I
Meanwhile,
didn't teach him how to be lewd.
no, but apparently I
yeah.
taught her where to buy things, because she went to MFF one time, and of course she's in the same line one time when we're
Yeah.
both going to like the Bad
Bad
Dragon booth or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
And you know, here's the thing though. Here's like, because I agreed with you on one thing.
And nothing
that we
embarrasses
both-
me.
No, yeah, nothing embarrasses me either. We're
Yeah,
still
if
open
he-
books.
listen,
You
if
could
he-
never
if he
have
grabs a
blackmail on
dildo,
either of us.
Yeah, he would show it
Because
to me.
we've
It's
already
like,
told
oh,
you.
that looks fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like okay. I wouldn't try to get that in me, but yay, son, go for it. You know what? Do you? Okay. Woo.
Here's the thing. I told my mom when I first told her about jumping into VR chat and what I do and what I am is that I'm an adult, and I want you to respect me as an adult and what I do and who I am as a person. And to that same effect, if I did not give her that same permission, that would make me such a hypocrite.
Yeah.
No, I was not going to do that. I want my
Yeah.
mom to be as free as a person as she lets me be free as a person. And that same
Yeah,
respect
yeah.
is because of the fact that I was given that opportunity to not have a family or a group of people, or in some cases like a church or anything, that says we will not allow you to be into this. We will not allow you to enjoy this. She didn't look at like Pokemon and think, oh, that's a devil game or anything like that, or a devil show or anything.
That's the
we
devil.
weren't, but then again, we weren't watching like South Park religiously or anything like that. We were pretty fucking tame kids when you think about the fact that what was I even say? Like I was into reading.
Yeah, you
I wasn't going
never
to book
got into
somebody with my
drugs. You weren't
dad.
doing. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you were a pretty straight-laced kid. I mean, you know, I'm sure that under my watchful eye, not that you like Heather probably touched a little pot when you were in high school and
believe it or not, no.
You never touched it.
I never
So
drank.
Heather's the only one that did pot.
I never drank and I never smoked. Okay, the first time I ever smoked was actually after I was 21. And the first time I drank was a little bit earlier than before Las Vegas. But I can tell you this, I had a sip and that was it. I was not a fan of whatever drink that was at the time.
You did not like the taste.
No.
So
but tequila was the first time I actually had a proper full drink. that tequila shot that we had
okay.
at the believe it or not, the only reason I drank in Las Vegas that one time was because of the fact that she got like third place on this rolling thing or some like little thing, and all it gave was like a shot glass. I don't even know where that shot glass went, but that shot glass was just like a shot of tequila. That was third place. It was the weakest thing. The first place was like what,
So
25,000 or some crazy dollars.
Naya has arrived.
It was so silly.
Oh, and Pixel says she's going to AC. Anthrocon?
Is that Anthrocon or?
Is that what it is?
I think.
What is it? Pixel, say it.
Yeah, I think that might be Anthrocon.
It's just AC.
Yeah.
AC, where's AC?
That's out in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Anthrocon. Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be.
I would never be able to do that and MFF.
The only reason
I was able to do it, but that's also because I live close.
Yeah.
Live there, yeah.
MFF.
You live close by.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
hold on. I have to remove something.
I'm
real
sorry.
quick. My tracker's on their deathbed.
Okay.
But,
Anthrocon,
Pixel,
yeah, she just said that.
Is this going to be your first con in the U.S. or have you gone to ones in the U.S. before?
Yep, I'm out of elbow tracking now, and all my leg trackers are on their deathbed as well. This might be the tail end of my stream, everybody.
No.
Yep.
Wait. Where are your pucks?
Oh, they're on. They're. But the thing is that I had jumped in to do Pixel's time and streaming with her, and the problem is that after I was done with that stream, I was immediately like, okay, I gotta take this shit off. I took it off and didn't start charging it immediately afterwards. I was just
didn't charge
that
it.
fucking.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Lopperlink. I'm definitely gonna put this up on a VOD. You are gonna love this stream tonight.
Lops in your sir. Oh, wait.
Hello, Akihiro.
Hello.
You've got all the energy
Hello.
right now. How long have you been on?
Let's see. Well, I just got on recently. I only played a little bit of Beat Saber. I didn't do much stretching beforehand, so I just played a bit of Beat Saber to warm my body up. Plus a little bit of Tylenol to help with it.
Oh, that would explain it. Okay, yeah. About to say, I
Even
do
an
not
easy
know.
boy.
Correction. Tylenol's for the headache. I mean ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen. I mean drugs. No, okay.
How are you doing tonight?
So, Kihiro, I was doing tonight's stream where I first started talking with some friends on a podcast type thing they call Dragons in My Dungeon. And the purpose
I
of
thought
it
that was
being,
pretty cool.
It was
Dragons in
very
My
cool,
Dungeon.
actually. It was pretty fun. We got to talk about just like why I do what I do as a streamer, doing an interview thing. And we went on for so long that the only reason we stopped is because the other two were like, yeah, this is not usually how long we go. We go for much shorter than this. Meanwhile, I'm jabbering off until basically all my stuff is dying again. And I mentioned to them, like, yeah, I've done a couple of 24-hour streams. Like, no, 2 hours is my limit. I am done after that.
Okay. All right, question.
Answer.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and then you tell me what you're going to do. On my birthday, because May 26th is not only my 61st birthday, but it's also my 5-year anniversary for streaming. So I'm going to have a huge party and a huge stream, and I'm shooting for 12 hours. Like to start at 12 noon and go to 12 midnight like Pixel D did.
That's a good idea.
And so I kind of wanted, you to come and you to grab people and bring them in and everything else and share the love. And then I wanted to know what you're going to do for your birthday, which, by the way, everybody, is on April 5th.
Yes, I was going to mention that.
Yes,
So-
April 5th.
So very
So
important.
it's very close. It's very close.
That's the reason that I was asking Dad and you about trying to go over there on the middle of the month, because I want to have my birthday celebration, my birthday stream as well.
Okay.
On the
Right.
first weekend, because it is. I'm double checking right now. It is the first weekend
Right.
of April, which there will not be a convex party.
Right.
So I will do my celebration then. I already have a place figured out and everything.
Okay.
And then after that, I will spend the next weekend to come over and see you and Dad and my sister and everybody. And then when I go back home, I'll be able to bring back my my rifle that I forgot.
Ooh.
Yeah, I left my SKS over at Dad's place.
Thank you, Zanjin.
And
Zanjin has just asked me to hydrate, so
I am all
Also,
empty
heading
out
to
of
bed,
medicine.
but lots of love.
I have
Okay.
sent you
Yep,
2
hydrate.
memes and DMs.
Oh, I am being memmed on. I only see. Okay, nice argument. However,
But
yeah.
what kind of stream are you gonna have? What kind of stream are you gonna have? Are you gonna try to do a long stream?
Oh, for my birthday?
And
Oh, without a doubt, I'm definitely
like
gonna be
I
starting
don't
up my
usually
stream.
do 12-hour streams.
I will do a stream where I start at 12 hours, and then what I'll probably do
Okay.
is start the stream in VR chat, go on for like what I'm doing right now, which is about like 3 hours or so until my stuff starts dying.
Okay.
Plug it all in, play a different
Okay.
game for a bit, probably some stuff like the Jackbox Party Pack stuff, and then I'm going to switch back into VR at the tail end so that I can continue doing VR at the very end with all the partying and such. But I want to be able to like switch between, party stuff that's in VR, talking and having fun and discussing stuff, and then go into like party games to play with other people off of the Discord and such and just have fun there, and then go back into VR chat to have the drinking part of the party and really, phase it out that way.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, because
That's the plan.
I'll be honest with you, the drinking hasn't been good for me because every time I've only tried a few times lately, but when I literally get out the vodka and the peach schnapps and the orange juice and I make myself some fuzzy navels, I have my 18-ounce tumbler that's about this big, and I went through almost 3 of them, and I felt
No effect?
nothing. Like I wasn't. Yeah, like
Wow.
I mean, everyone knows their own body, but I mean, I started out with it not being so strong and then stronger, and then the third one was really strong.
Have you talked with a doctor about making sure that the alcohol that you have is not too much or certain alcohols are bad for you? Like, because you mentioned vodka. Have you ever tried to do
No.
like a rum punch maybe or something else to change up from just vodka? See if it might have a different effect on you.
No,
That or
thought about
possibly
doing
go
some
for
wine
over
coolers.
vodka.
Wine coolers is good. You can
Yeah.
you can give something else that just gives you
yeah,
a
but you
buzz.
can't get a
and
buzz on wine coolers.
You can with
Oh,
enough.
okay, I'll
It's
try
expensive.
wine cooler.
Yeah. Flaming
No,
Gamer,
he's just shaking. No, it's
Naya.
not. You don't know
Well,
what he's
okay,
talking
you're
about.
a different kind of beast. We don't count you.
Skeleto is starting to become an old man,
But you're
while
saying that
Nibbly is still a young woman, Lawmouth.
Gosh. Listen.
We're going there.
Oh my god. First of all,
Beast.
nobody's ever done that. Like Darky decided to be like Skeleto's starting to become an old man, meanwhile Nibbly's becoming a young woman.
I refuse to act my age when I am in VR chat.
Okay,
I refuse.
listen. Yeah, I was about to say,
If I don't tell you my age, you would never know.
if I never told you my age, I'm pretty sure half of the people would hear would still think I'm like in my 20s. I am way too hyper for my own age. You know nobody
Yes.
else.
Yeah,
Well, that's- you're-
I would have. If I didn't know what your actual age is,
Yeah.
my guess would have been like mid-20s.
Yeah, exactly. Like
both
I
of
have
us.
way too
Yeah.
much goddamn energy for my 36-year-old about to be
Well, with the-
age.
I mean,
Yeah.
with the amount of things that you've said before, Nibbly,
You as
I
well.
would probably aim it a little bit higher. Probably like
Only because of the
I'm
maturity.
only
stuff I
27
kinda
going
like,
on
yeah.
to 28.
You
Yeah.
hear that? 27
I'd
Yeah.
still
probably
bouncing
I'd
around
say
like
probably
this.
mid-30s, late 30s.
Yeah,
would be my
there we
guess if
go.
I didn't know.
Oh, check this out. Check this out.
Your knees will
Last
not like
night-
you as soon
last
as you
night-
get past that 3-0.
You check this out. Last night.
I mean, if the
I
army
went
didn't
through-
break my knees, I'm sure that would.
You know what? Fair point. Blown
You
out.
would not believe how many people are in my server that share your birthday, April 5th.
No way.
I'm serious. The reason I know that is because I literally scoured my birth dates entry because every time someone comes into my server, they have to put their birth date. Whether
Yeah.
they're lying about it or not is not under my control. But I I looked for every birthday that was going to happen in March, April, and May, since those are the 3 most recent,
Yeah.
and wrote their names down on a book, in a tablet. I wrote their names down and their birth dates so that I could wish them a happy birthday. Personally with a DM. And then
Come back to me.
I literally went 5 years back. Like it took me hours. But I went
you
5
imagine?
years back.
She has a server that's 5 years old. A Discord server for Twitch.
Yeah.
That is
I mean,
5 years
how
old.
long has yours been around, Skelly?
Oh, no. Here's the crazy part, right? Technically, my server was not originally my server. Long ago in a distant land, I remember that there was somebody by the name of Mad Cats. Mad Cats had a server, and he decided to have me join along with it at one point, saying, hey, we're going to make this little server. We're going to call it the Psych Ward at the time. And lo and behold, we started doing that, and I started being like streaming more and more, and he started streaming less and less. And then all of a sudden, it was my server. He literally changed the server admin and the server like ownership over to me, and then he went off to do his own thing. So technically, some of the channels that are in there are older than my own entry into that server. So it's weird to say, but my server is older than me owning it. But yes, I can honestly attest to the fact that I have a server that if I were to go through all the logs, my gosh, there would be endless hours upon hours upon hours.
You know what surprised me? The names that came up as the very first people that ever entered my Discord and became members.
Oh, I would definitely.
I mean, their names from way back in our history.
Yeah.
I mean, the Mini Cane Circle and whoa.
So, funny story, on one of my old hard drives, I think I still do have some of the very first VR chat pictures I took, and some of those include back in the time when I was still running around as like the very early Nana Cheese, even before even before I had the Mama Chi that I was with the jewel and everything like that. I recall having so many different avatars that were absolute, and this was well before there was a time when so many people, literally this entire room right now, all 5 of us have full body on. The bare minimum each of us are wearing is $1,000 a person. Meanwhile, you think about the fact.
Not to mention the computer.
Take notes.
Not to mention.
No,
yes,
thank you for the reset.
every single one of
months.
us is using a PC strong enough to do this. So not only are you thinking of the thousands of dollars that we're wearing on our bodies right now, but then the thousands of dollars that it makes to have each of these PCs strong enough to do what we do right now. So this room in technological capability is easily over $10,000. And back then, that was not a thing. So every single person then, they were using these old CV1 controllers or the Index One, or not Index, the HTC ones and all of that other kind of stuff.
2016, 2017.
There was a different kind of world. It really was. Like there was screen door effect. You did not have any kind of restrictions. Our friend nameplates were these giant green nameplates that could not be resized, and the only way you could tell friend from rando was just a little icon next to it. You did not have nearly any of these, you didn't have the camera. In fact, you recall that one of the very first people who was able to have separate cameras in a thing was Tails. Tails basically was one of the very first people to have an avatar that would basically put a little mini mirror in his corner, and that was only his avatar, so you could actually see his avatar doing what he was doing while he was doing the first person view. That was very early on, and now you can easily do that for anybody. Anybody can easily take their camera. They'll set it so that it's just like picture-in-picture mode. You put your little guy in the corner, and there you go. You can do it with anybody, any model, anything. And back then that was not a thing. So I look now at the fact that we are on these kinds of technology and all that growth period of changing from that. And I was talking earlier to Nuvi and Opal about the fact of what was your first ever experiences in VR chat that you would have never been able to have IRL.
Ooh. You're asking me that question?
I give that as an example because I'll tell you, one of my very first experiences that I was able to do in VR that I would have never been able to experience otherwise was, remember that one Music World where you click the button and all of a sudden you have all those visual effects going on and it's like super loud and you have like the all the crazy stuff happening? Yeah, that blew me away. Seeing this physical 3D stuff floating around you, beating to the music and being like this drug-induced rave that is happening all around your head with visualizations and such.
Yes.
That was incredible. That sold me, and I was like, there is no physically possible way that you can ever recreate this in real life. So here I am. Here I will stay, and all because it took me to 3 of those worlds. Yeah, I can honestly say that it was like, yeah, this is where I know that I will be able to experience things humans may never be able to experience again. Like there will, because there's frontiers, right? You know, there are people who will read books that other people have read. You know, there are people who will see locations, go on hikes to trips to locations that they've only seen in pictures. The Grand Canyon, it's tourist attractions, right? But there is no tourist here. When you come into VR chat, you are a frontiersman. You are finding new places that either a single person might have made and shown off at once. And even now, if you were to go through like the world thing and just go to newest worlds, you might see worlds that'll have like 0 people. You might see one that have 2. You might see some that have 5K. Like when you jump into here, you're jumping.
Are you squatting?
Because
I'm still stretching on that part.
That's stretching. When you jump into VR chat, you are not jumping into like you are not jumping into anything that anybody else has experienced. Oh, go ahead. Here,
I want him to finish talking.
Come on over, actually.
No. Well, no, I have a question. When I'm in full body, and maybe you can answer this question, son. But when I'm in full body, I cannot make people see my ass actually going down towards the floor. It wants to make it look like I'm bending over, and I can't. I prefer to do squats when I'm not in full body than when I am in full body. But see, you're wearing full body, and it looks so. Where's your waist tracker? Front, side, or back? You have tracker.
So I got 2 waist trackers, but both of them are on the sides of my hips.
Oh, you little shit.
Instead of the front. I use an OSC software in which if one tracker were to be lost by a base station, the other one will be immediately picked up, so the hips aren't flying away.
Do you use the ones that I sold you, that you bought for me?
Yes, I currently, here's how I do mine. I have 2 elbow trackers that I keep on until they eventually die, which mine have died, so I can't do the chicken dance right now. And then the other one I use is a chest tracker. Now, the only time I'm really using the chest tracker is whenever I'm recording something that I need to do, like for pictures or for videos and stuff, where I want to make sure the body's a bit more accurate. Because otherwise, it gets really like uncomfortable to wear it for that long.
Janky.
Yeah, and I just...
What kind of strap are you using for your chest?
I'm just using a regular, like, waist one, but I was thinking about buying a vest.
Yes, so I'm using something that's just cheap on Amazon Basics, and just attached a clip meant for the screw-on that part. There's also EOZ on that.
Okay.
We'll do on that one. I'll send you the Amazon one.
Yeah.
So I've got my waist tracker. I don't have it on my hips, but I probably should. I've got it on my stomach, but if I on my front side, I mean. But if I do this and I go down for a squat, what do you see? You see me bending. You see me bending over, right? Like when I go down and I do one.
Well, it also doesn't. So no,
it doesn't really bend the knee or anything.
The reason why it's doing that is because the tracker is losing visual with the base station.
Yeah.
Okay, so my base stations. Hold on. My base stations are there, and there.
Where's your tracker right now?
All right, so I'll face. All right, and my stomach tracker's right here. So let me move it around.
You don't want your tracker on your stomach. Yeah, you want it on your hip. So I'll show you what I do.
Okay.
The only reason I keep mine on my front is because half the time I'm laying down. So
Yeah, he's a different story.
so
He
let me-
doesn't do that.
Yeah.
I do from time to time,
Okay.
but not often.
Not often enough. All right,
Let me loosen it up.
So perfect example. I'll show you my case. I see here, right here. I'm going to put my hands where my tracker isn't. So I can do all this. I put my hands right here. It doesn't touch anything, but it's right here is where my tracker is, and I do that because I can put my hands to my sides. I can put my hand in front of me, and I am not going to obscure it. The only time I would ever obscure it is if I put my right hand over that part.
Okay, so your tracker, if I am saying my tracker is right here, it's to the front right of my hip. It's right here.
Okay, so I would say if you're ever doing anything that has your body bending forward so that it would be over that waist, you want to have your trackers to the. So imagine you've got a clock, right? 12 o'clock is front.
Right.
3 o'clock is to your immediate right. 9 o'clock is to your immediate left, and 6 o'clock is straight back your spine. Okay. You want it to be past that 3 o'clock, and not past that 9 o'clock. Okay. So make sure.
I want it to be past. Okay.
Past
but
the 3
not
o'clock.
back to the what?
But not going all the way around past the 9 o'clock. You want it to be anywhere between the 3 o'clock and the 9 o'clock position. So right now, my personal one, I have it right here. See how my body's moving like that? I have it at what I consider the 4 o'clock position. So I can adjust it real quick. I'm going to recalibrate just to make sure I'm all good. Okay. So now I will put my hands like this, and then reach my hands out like this, and that way I can go bing, bada boom, and then now that my hip tracker is over here, I know that my lighthouse is over there, and I can go and do a squat.
Okay.
And no worries about it just simply looking like this.
All right. So
my hip is being tracked.
do you see my hip moving right now?
It's moving. It's moving. Yep.
Yes.
Have you calibrated?
Now. All right.
Go ahead and calibrate real quick.
Yes, I calibrated. No, I did. I
Okay.
calibrated. Well, yeah, you don't know. All right. So if I
You
do,
look
if
a
I
little
get down in a
off-center,
squat
though,
position,
like-
it's
No, you didn't calibrate. Hold on. Go ahead and
Yeah,
calibrate
you're-
again.
okay.
Your hips are off center.
You need to try and
Do it again.
recalibrate again.
Okay, calibrate.
Yep.
Wait,
And now.
calibrate. Oh, I moved it over more. That's why. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I was
All
saying.
right.
Okay, so now see how your hips are straight? Go ahead and look at the your mirror.
Well,
Can you see the mirror over
see
here?
once I no, I
Here,
didn't
turn on the
actually
mirror.
do
Hit player only mirror.
There we
And you'll
go.
see us over there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now come on
Okay.
over to this side.
But isn't there the calibration mirror?
Oh, wait a second. I'm moving the camera.
Oh, you forgot you're in flying mode. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Right. Wait a minute.
All right. So,
Wait a
you can
second.
turn off flying mode if you want.
Wait, well,
With the remember you gotta grab your little camera screen.
Yep. Or where did I put my camera? There we go. No, come out back over here. Okay. So now my
Alright.
camera is. Because we're looking at the mirror, aren't we?
Yes, we're looking at the mirror. Go ahead and look at the
So
mirror.
you're looking at the mirror. Just so we can check to see how.
Yeah. So now go ahead and try
Right.
a squat. Look in the mirror while you're doing your squat.
Right. Hold on. But I'm trying to figure out where my camera is so that I don't look
behind you.
absolutely ridiculous on my stream.
I'm looking at it right now.
Behind
I'm
me?
pointing at
Okay.
it.
All right. All right. So I'm down here. I'll come back over here so that you're in front of the mirror.
You gotta keep going. You'll get. Oh, that's
damn
over
it.
there. All right, there you go. Oh, wait.
It's-
Oh, there it goes. She would never be able to have a drone. She would never be able to own like a little drone thingy or whatever. All right, turn off flying mode. Turn it off.
Okay. All right. No. We got this.
Okay, you got this.
And now I've unloosened my belt too much, so now it's falling down my falling down my
So,
hips.
Tighten up your
Okay.
belt.
All right.
Well,
So
you can
there we
tighten
go.
it back- You can tighten it back up.
Make sure your
just
tracking's all set.
recalibrate.
Recalibrate if you need to.
Calibrate. Right.
Okay.
Recalibrating. Boop. Okay.
All right.
Boop. All right.
Okay. Now try
So
doing a
now.
squat.
Wait.
Oh,
Let's see. Look.
what?
As soon as I.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry.
As soon as I-
Move
as soon
your-
as
move
I
your feet close
calibrate-
together. Yeah. Don't worry. No, your foot's back. Your foot's back.
on.
Or she's not. All right.
Okay. Click. All right. There we go.
All
Boom.
right, so
boom.
there you go. There you go. Okay.
All right.
Now
okay.
try a squat.
So now let's see if it looks like I squat.
Yeah. 1,
Whoa!
Two.
I almost lost my balance. 2. See, now it looks like I'm bending over again. What? There we go. Okay. Now
It's closer.
It
It's closer. Yeah,
but-
it's closer. Yeah. See?
You just have to make sure that your arm isn't blocking the tracker.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I like maybe have your hands up up to your chest kind of deal, and just simply keep your back straight while you're going down, just like you're lifting a heavy box. Like you're like. There you go. See? There you go. Yeah.
I used to do squats all the time, but I was not in full body. I was in regular tracking, so it didn't have issues with me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
my ears
you know
are
us,
going
we cause
all
issues.
crazy. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And I'm sorry. Let me ask chatter friends for a minute. If you're watching earlier when I came in with Scully,
Yes.
I didn't accept any invites only because it was nice to just have the two of us. But now that Nyan
And so many others
Yeah.
have joined.
are in, actually out of breath. Yes. It's invite plus. So if you want to come in and join me. He's about to end stream because
I
evidently
am.
his
My controllers
trackers
are
are all
literally on their
dying.
deathbed. They are. I'm already hearing.
Yes. So come on in.
Yeah.
Come on in. This is a pretty cool world.
Oh, this is an amazing world.
I don't think
you
I've
haven't even
ever
seen the
been
rest
here
of it
before.
yet. Here, actually, adventure. Let's go. Come with me.
Know. Okay.
You'll see.
Anybody and everybody can join in this adventure tonight. Let me actually get the.
Flying mode. Go ahead.
What you're gonna need to do as well is change it from global to personal.
Local.
The camera follows you and doesn't stay in the fucking same place.
Local is the term you're looking
Yep.
for.
Oh, that's how you get up.
Or yeah, local.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So
So,
swap
nope,
the
take
anchor
it
from
out of
global to
flying.
local.
Behavior.
Yep. Take it off of flying. Turn that off.
Look at me. Anchor, default, local, and then. Boop. Okay. All right, and then just
And then we'll do
put
a
it there
little
in
tour
front
of
me.
the area.
That's-
Okay.
Yes, please. Let's
All
do.
right. So come along with.
Yep.
So we've got these, of course, two large areas right here. And then we have this
Uh-huh.
big old comfy area right over here. We have a
Nice
couple of little
little-
cozy little cubby areas. In here we have what looks like a theater room kind of deal.
Nice little pockets of fun.
Yep. All different like colors and such. We have another little bedroom over here. I mean, there's literally like so many places where you could just have like a little comfy area. This even has like a bathroom area right here, a little bath.
Ooh. Does it fill up the water so you've got the
No,
experience
I
of
don't
a
think
jacuzzi? No.
But if you are talking about water, I can show you that area. So let me sort of, yes, it does have a pool. I'm gonna show you another little thing. So even this right here, this is a little cubby that you can go into. And then I'll show you outstairs in just a second, but come downstairs with me.
Watch a little porn.
All right, so like there's so many blankets and little cubby holes and everything like that. And now you come down here, you got the aquarium.
This world is big. Ooh.
Oh, but it gets better.
Ooh, awesome.
Check this out. Stingray aquarium.
Sound like cameras in the water. Oh, here we go. Here we
Look
go.
above you.
Whoa.
The wooden stingrays. Isn't that so cool?
Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
Ooh, somebody was being creative. And then stingrays in the water.
Yep. You got rays hanging out in the water. And then this will make more sense in a second, but we're going to show you upstairs first.
Is that like a human, an adult ball jump?
Something like that, yeah. Okay, so we got to go up the stairs a little bit.
Okay.
All right, and then we're going to go up the stairs another layer.
Whoops, I'm about to fall off. Where'd it go?
I'm up here. Keep going
Oh,
up
we're
the stairs.
going higher.
Yep. And then we got this nice little cubby area right
I have to
here.
keep turning my avatar.
Well, yeah, you got it. Which
There we
actually
go.
looks out over to the area over there. And then if you keep going up a bit more,
Oh, awesome. Look at all the foliage.
and then if you come over here, you have another little upstairs area with a whole bunch of other cubbies.
Are we going up?
Yeah, keep coming up.
Okay.
All right. So you've got more little cubbies and areas, and this kind of overlooks this whole area over here. All right.
Uh-huh.
And then even further.
How come you float so well? How easily he floats around.
I'm practiced. And then even further up here, there's another little viewport area looking upon the city.
Ooh. Nice.
This would be a very nice, comfy little area. You got the tarp with the like see-through thing.
Perfect place to video call people.
Let me ask you a question.
Right.
Does this world have so many particles that it makes it hard for people to be in it?
Sometimes you can actually get rid of them too as well. You can turn them off if you need to. Check out this one. Nice little warm and cozy area.
Oh, this is cool.
This is cool. All right.
Wow.
And click this.
Oh, wonder.
The tippy top.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I know you're not good with that, so
Right.
we'll go back down. All right.
No. That's not it. That's not it. It's too close to when I have the height issues. It's only because I'm standing up using full body.
If you're sitting down, it doesn't,
let me
it doesn't
do this.
affect you.
So I'm gonna sit down real quick. Do this.
Yeah,
By the way,
definitely sit
gonna
down.
see you lovelies later. Make sure you have a good one.
Yeah,
Fix
you
the
as well,
computer.
Kiro.
There we go.
Hug, please.
Oops. There we go.
Nope, no hug. Kahiro is a fast beam. Ooh,
Okay.
I fell too far.
So click again.
No, just come on down. It automatically.
You just
goes down.
fall.
There
Oh,
you go.
you just
All right.
fall.
All right, so now
Okay.
follow me back out this way. We'll go head back downstairs again.
You just literally move through the air so smoothly.
Whee. All right.
Me, I'm like jerk,
All right,
trying
we're
to turn
gonna
my
jump
avatar.
down one more. Whee! Bap. All right.
Oh,
Okay. So
Now
come
we're
up
gonna
these
go
stairs with
upstairs?
me. Yep. We got this little
Okay.
tube area, which you can jump down on top of this little fence area. You can also see out of the little hamster tube thing.
Nice.
And then over here,
Oh, this is cool.
there's a little, from when we were up top there, there's a little hidden area down here,
Yeah.
which you can get to via going over here as well. Nice little cozy little hidey area.
Ooh, beanbags.
And then remember that little ball pit we saw earlier? Nope, you gotta go around. There's a window.
Oh, I gotta go through.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I gotta go back out this way?
Yeah, there you go. All right. Now follow me. Whee!
Okay.
You could make a religion out of this.
Ooh.
Oh, jump down further.
I didn't go all the way.
There you go.
It bounce up.
Yep.
That's fucking cool. That is cool.
All right. So we're gonna head back up for one more time.
Oh my god.
Past the aquarium.
World.
Yeah, it is Afterglow. Yes, this is one of my absolute favorite places just to hang out. It's such a fun place. All right. So
Oh my gosh.
you would love this. You would absolutely have
I
a.
fell.
It's okay.
I literally have to go back up the stairs. Sorry. Hold on.
Don't worry, folks. My controllers are at their deathbed, but I wanted to at least show her all this. So we got this wonderful little.
You know what I do is that even after they shut off, I turn them on again, and I get another like 60 seconds, and then they shut off, and I turn them on again.
That would be accessible to mine, but mine are definitely on their like deathbed for a different reason.
Their last leg.
Yeah. Here's the pool area. So it's got the little like
Wow.
undercarriage thing. It's got an infinity pool, so it pours off to the edge.
Fucking A. Okay, I'm definitely saving this world.
Yep.
All
we
right,
got the wonderful lights going on. We got more we got a pool table over here.
All right,
We got the multiple drinks, the cans and
Hey,
everything.
Skelly?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. You know Jerry the Fox, don't you?
Yeah.
Jerry Fox? Yeah, okay. Yeah, he asked to come in. Like I said, I turned down so many people while we were talking.
There you go. There's a drinking game right here.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
No way.
Yep.
You've owned your current smartphone for more than 2 years.
Yep. Here, spin it.
That's
Let's see what we get.
Okay.
And I got drink if you played an esports
Drink
tournament.
event.
Nope, never done.
Okay.
How about you? What have you done?
I'm spinning.
Drink if you've ever
Same
changed
thing.
your VRC username. Never have. I can honestly say, never changed my.
have.
Yep, we
Never
both have
have.
that.
Yep.
All right, my turn. Drink if you have an animal in the same room. Nope, do not.
Nope.
All right, your turn.
Not unless you call Squeaks an animal.
No. Squeaks is also in a different room, so that doesn't count.
Okay. Somebody growled at me.
Drink if you've given a stranger access to your love ends
Right.
device. Welp.
Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for the follows. Your local idiot and I'm not sure what that is. Pie, Pili, Pie, P-Y-Y, P-I-I-I-I, or P-L-L-L-L. Oh my god. Thank you.
Pili.
Thank you for the follows. You guys, you're great.
All
You're
right,
great.
well, I got a drink for that one, I
You're
guess.
super
All
managey.
right, my turn.
Oh? Let's see. What was mine?
Don't worry about it. Drink if you've owned your
Drink
current
if you-
smartphone
right.
for more than 2 years. I actually have not.
Yeah, you've gotten a newer one since we went on the account together. Drink if you're crossed.
I think they mean crossfaded. In other words, high and drunk at the same time.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Yep.
Nothing.
I have been that, just not right now.
I'm pretty much the cleanest, straightest person you'll ever
Drink if your
meet.
crush person you like is playing too. Nope.
Nope. You have
All right.
a crush?
You
have a crush?
I did, but I was not received back, so no, not anymore.
Aw,
That's okay.
Damn.
All
I
right,
hate
your
when
turn.
that happens. Okay.
I mean, it's okay because of the fact that I actually asked them straight up, and they simply, gave me a proper answer. You gotta get closer, maybe,
Okay,
or something.
Oh, there we go. I had it.
I got it. All right.
There we go.
Oh, you said
I did have it.
There
Spin,
you go.
damn it.
All right.
There we go.
What do you get for me? Drink if you like pumpkin
Drink
spice
if you
flavor.
like pumpkin
I
spice
do
flavor.
not.
Yes, I do.
Oh well, you
I
gotta
do.
it's your turn to drink.
I do. So I'm gonna drink.
All right. Drink for every anime figurine you own. Ah, shit. Do Gundams
Wow,
count as
start counting, baby.
Do Gundams count as anime figurines, chat? Because it's technically a model kit. That's not a figurine.
Don't they? Come
well, that's
on,
just
they
it.
do.
Like a model kit is.
Tell them they do.
No, don't.
Yeah, it's Pily. P-I-I-I-I-I-I-I-L-Y.
Hi, Jerry.
No.
Yeah.
Princess, can you come in?
We've already been
you-
spinning.
you-
So do you want to give it a spin?
Off for the night?
Sugar Moo, you would tell me that it is.
Yeah, I
just
can.
to make me drink. All right.
Are you actually have alcohol?
No, I don't have alcohol. Not tonight.
Give a drink.
If
give
you
a drink if
have
you have
watched
watched-
anime today, which you haven't, no.
Nope.
Yep. All right.
And why would it be give a drink? It should be take a drink.
Well, I guess I don't know.
I don't know.
Drink if you've ever told somebody I can handle it. God damn it.
Oh hell yeah! I can do that. You're that kind of boy.
Yeah.
I can handle this.
Yeah. All right. Yep. All right,
So
your
there's
turn.
alcohol in your house right now?
No, there is,
Okay.
but I am currently watching my controller say 5 minutes, so I
Okay.
am down. Drink if you're self-employed.
Drink if. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we're both streaming, so yes, that
Yeah.
counts as self-employed.
Yeah.
Technically.
Jerry, your turn. You give us one more. What do you got?
I'm not. And it's
just give 10 drinks. That doesn't. That sucks.
Wow.
All right. Also, I love all the stickers. Are these ones you've added yourself?
These are my friends.
Oh, that's so good. Okay.
No way.
If I give you a sticker, are you okay?
Oh.
Like, you don't have to put it on if you don't want to. Yeah, I absolutely.
Yeah, you'll be put on.
Okay.
You'll probably either be on the chest somewhere or the leg.
Oh yeah.
That's only space available.
See, I would absolutely do the exact same thing. I would totally sticker bomb all of my friends onto my avatar, just for that exact reason.
That would be cool.
I already technically sticker bomb all my friends on my for my keyboard right now. The armrest or the wrist rest is all covered in furry stickers. Many of them from my friends. And then the same thing with my fridge. I've got stickers on there. I've got a couple stickers on my case. Like I will the only reason I haven't sticker bombed my car and the stuff inside of it is I had to use it for Uber. So if it was a different story though, I would absolutely do that. No, I would. But yeah, I think with that being said, I am currently seeing my poor old controllers basically on their deathbed. They cannot survive anymore.
Man.
So I need to go ahead and try something real quick. I am gonna push a couple of buttons and see.
You know, when I haven't been in full body, I go sit at my computer and I literally plug myself in like an umbilical cord.
You know, I thought about that
when
too.
I really want to keep streaming.
Yeah.
I do. I literally sit at my desk and I have my hands on my desk and my controllers are plugged in and I'm just not as animated.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
It doesn't its head, sadly.
Does it shake when you go like this?
It does. Yeah, it's just ones.
Little wiggly worm.
That's cool. That's cool. It's gummy worm. That is cool.
Oh, you got the balloon.
Yeah. This is my rave avatar.
Right. Everybody, you ready?
Yeah.